Hi Mo, hi Seth. Bro, just go back to bed. Malcolm just got cucked out of his third because of that comment. It's crazy work. Crazy, just thinking you're gonna get bar. Bro, Kit, you know my last bar was in like... You know my last bar was... Well, technically my last bar was today because I gotta host one. But you know my last blue chest bar was in 4 chess. I really wish I had streamed it, bro. Next game, just guaranteed sunlight. Yeah, I saw. You guys have been begging for a sunlight stone. There it is. I started streaming as I'm going to bed. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not doing 100 line, because I'm streaming like mad late. I literally came home and I ate and I was just like, I don't know, I went into like a food coma and I was like, I don't really feel like being up. I kind of feel like just going to sleep, so I was like, I'll probably take a nap for like an hour. That joint was like 3 hours. So here I am at 1 a.m. Yeah, dude, I wonder how many scamches that is like already this year. They they just like keep throwing out scamches. They just did an element chase scamcha like right before this banner, and now there's another one. Trying to get some skyscopes done before bed. What do you mean you're not already done with all your missions? Can't feel it. EOS is coming. EOS is not coming, bro. Bruh. Like me and Thinking Aku have said, bro, they just keep like it's literally one of those things. It's low key like the whole Nintendo situation where everybody will be like, "Oh my God, Thinking, we gotta boycott Nintendo, bro." Anyway, did you pre-order your Switch too? It's literally the same thing here. People are like, "I can't believe they're doing so many scamchas. EOS is right around the corner." Anyway, did you buy the scamcha? I had to get me that scamcha, you know what I mean? Next scamcha, the sunstone. Yeah, I think it's one of those like element pick things because it has like all the like recent new characters on it, but it also just can't like the guaranteed item is a sunstone. Kmart Jr. is just, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not a sign of EOS, it's a sign of being milked. And he knows people are gonna buy that joint, myself included. But also, I don't really complain about it, so I don't care. Got you to stream this late. More like me doing a stream this late. But hi, Sammy. Gonna buy it. Yup, see it? Yup. That's what I thought. Yup. That's what I thought. My crew was just joking about US too. Go and sleep. Good night, Mr. Elon. Buy 80. Nah, bro. Ain't no EOS. It's just money maker. But it's literally just the Nintendo thing all over again. They won't give us Sunstone elsewhere, bro. See, there you go. Hand over that cash, good buddy. Ain't no EOS in sight. Didn't know that thing is the stores. The stone scams are must-buy. Stones are so hard to come by. Must-buy for who? Not me, bruh. Please consult my sunstones. I still don't even know what the sunstone, bro. Them joints just be sitting there. I wish this seeking thing was a bar. I'd unironically trade. Like if I could pick between a sunstone or a bar for my scam shit, I'd pick the bar. Not even kidding. I do not even care about sunstones right now. It's not 5k pack, so it's actually worth. Don't worry, just wait till summer. Yeah. Speaking of summer, they said that there's like Extra Fest going on right now. There might be a summer leak soon, like with Raziel and Tefnut. I remember we saw them at like Extra Fest or something from a picture. Some trash coming. He logs the other day. Funny enough, helped solidify my fire bar setup, so now I can farm Akasha and BHL now. Damn, bro said Akasha too. How the dark has fallen. Why bar is easy to farm? Cause I need more. I need more of them. See, the thing about it is I need bars. I don't actually need sunstones. Sunstones are nigh worthless to me right now. At least like new ones. New sunstones are not worthless to me right now. So desperate I'm using that fire setup to do Akasha. Screw dark. That's crazy work, bruh. What happened to TK Grand Order? I thought you was a Grand Order gamer. Remember Sexton exists? That's not even enough though, bruh. Now I switch between all 3 bar rings. Dang. Sound like me, bruh. Except Grand Order, I just don't do Grand Order anymore. But sounding like me. I don't even know if I got... Well, I should probably have enough Sextants for a bar right now, actually. Yeah, I got enough for a bar right now, but... that joint not even worth it. OHL can be very slow sometimes. Yup. Don't I know it. 150 pulls, but she's been acquired. Oh, Mars. Nice. I actually spent 50 pulls on this banner, but I wasn't, like, I kind of wanted Mars, like, obviously, but I wasn't going to spark her. I literally only did 50 pulls so I could get the gold moon. And the crazy part about it is I got another 2 gold moons while I was doing it, so it was kind of worth it. I got like another 2 gold moons, and I got another cheeking bub summon, and I got like, I think it was a knot summon or something. I actually got a decent amount of SSRs for the pulls that I did. But yeah, I actually rolled another 50 for the gold moon. So I was already there. I should do that too. Yeah. Yeah, if it's already a 50, if it's already a 50 discount for the moon, I'll do it. You pull from R. No, well, I did 100. Well, I did 50 rolls. I did 50 rolls, cause you got 50 rolls from you got 50 rolls for whatchamacallit. You got 50 rolls for Golden Week. So I just did 50 rolls for the Gold Moon. I'm actually happy because I have everything for Primal Wind, max out Zeph. Yeah, let me tell you about Primal Wind, dude. Most biggest waste of bars in my entire life. A 4 SSR from free roll today. All the grand weapons. My daily 10 draw pull luck for Legfest is crazy. Rainbow every day and got potato. Yeah, I swear there was like some weird ticking. There's like some weird like Golden Week SSR up or something, bro. Cause I got a lot of SSRs too. Next one will be 9R and 1 SR for sure. I say that, but if I try to spark right now, I just get cooked. So I ain't gonna do all that, but message me. Oh. I already perfect as this. Crewmate of mine sparked this banner. Got absolutely cooked. Yeah. Yeah. No, no reason to spark now, honestly. Why is bro grinding bars on a Saturday instead of sleeping 24/7? Bro, for one thing, it's seeking. I mean, I guess it's Saturday now, but it's Friday night. But second of all, I need bars, bro. Somebody don't want to think and grind them for me, bro. I'm still newish to GBF. What's the refreshing trick I see being used here to progress battles quicker? Yeah. Essentially, I don't want to see the animations of the characters or the summons. Cuz right now if I don't refresh this, this boss is already dead, by the way. Watch this joint. You see that? you see you see that? You see what happens when you don't refresh in these fast raids? That joint T-King dies. I can't be sitting through that whole animation because that joint's gonna fall over. So that's why you refresh. So you can just speed up all the animations and go. Imagine not having someone to farm it. Yeah, I know. Eventually refreshing is how you play the game. Animation takes so long if you don't do a boss dive before you can progress. When do I spam refresh? Pretty much anytime you want to go fast. Really. Pretty much well, okay, that's not true. It it matters more when you're trying to I'd say join raids fast, or maybe when you're doing like, if you're new, you're not here yet, but when you're like mashing on like Fa Zero or Hexalator, you're gonna spam it, but like unless you're doing like these bar raids, you don't really refresh every single move. In normal play, you only refresh like the turn. Like when you actually take the turn, cuz like pretty much the thing you're gonna have to learn is like sometimes refreshing, like for example Fa Zero, right? If you refresh every skill on Fa Zero, you actually end up losing more time because he has like a refresh animation. So when you refresh the game, he does like a whole animation, and that animation is slower than just letting your skill play out. So when you're trying to go like faster, the only thing that you really refresh is like the turn, because that takes longer just overall. But it's only like these super fast raids where you have to refresh everything because you just need to get through it as fast as possible. Why are you not doing one button, one setup? Are your artifact broke? No, I do, but they're not. I don't need it for every single one of them. I only do it if I really need it. And some of these rooms I need it for, but some of these rooms I don't. And it's like lower damage. It's lower damage and lower honors if I don't need it. Suppose when I press attack, I pretty much yeah. If you press attack and you're trying to go fast, like obviously when you're full auto and you may not always want to do that because you might not even be looking at the game. But like if you're trying to full auto something and or if you're just playing normally, like you're just looking at the screen and you press attack, pretty much as soon as you press attack, you're good to refresh. As long as you want to go faster and you don't want to actually see the numbers or whatever. Like attack is pretty much always safe, I would say. Like 98% of the time it's safe to just press attack to refresh if you're going for speed. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, Riku, like unless I mean like this room right here, it's like I'd rather do this setup. But if it's like if every single room turns into like a Teking Slaughterfest like 12 plus band room like that's when I swap to one button, one summon, but otherwise I'd rather cuz like sometimes you end up running into a room like this one for example. It's like this one's slow as crap, bro. And then I'm gonna just end up taking 2 turns anyway on the other one. I want to watch gameplay out on everything. Dailies would take forever. Been refreshing the stream and it's still not closer to ending. Must be nice. Aku and his other account I play is constant 10 out of 30 every day. Dang. Yeah, no, not me. Not me. Like, look at this joint, bro. This joint's taking fire right now. And I probably would have hit that joint even sooner. Well, I definitely would have hit that joint even sooner. If I had been one button, one summon. Ain't no point. Clearly group issue, yup. Is that a PBHL? Hold up. I'm there in a second. A second hit on PBHL, yup. Doya, where the heck are the freaking 7 singe stacks, bro? What are you doing in here, man? Where's the 7 singed? Where's the hit on win phase? What are you doing to me? About to hit 1.5k proto without bar. If only I had an Icarus weapon. Yeah, you're getting cooked, bro. Getting cooked. Better get that Icarus weapon real quick, bro. Do I join that one? I just opened. Oh, chop chop, bruh. Chop chop. Here's another one. No cinch run. I don't know what's going on in here. Bro fell asleep or something. How long this raid been open? Why it just have two multi-attack downs? Does the second Goji weapon make that big of a difference? For PBHL? Not really. It's optimal, but it's not. I don't think it's really that crazy. I think the bigger jump is just one Goji, I think. But it still is optimal, so if you're trying to get as many honors as possible, then yeah. But I don't think one Goji plus Pig Staff is that crazy of a difference. From what I remember, I haven't used it in a hot minute, like pretty much ever since I got my second one, but I don't remember the honor. Like the honor jump doesn't seem that different for me right now than what I remember when I wasn't using Goji. Doing it on PBHL and usually hit 1.5 mil or lower. I was thinking about Icarus. Oh wait, what? What do you mean I was thinking about Icarus or Anna? It was crazy me not having red hair on 11-year account. Is that your? That's got to be your account, right? I'm pretty sure Aku got red hair. How do you not have red hair? That joint's crazy. You gotta start whaling more, my guy. Bruh. High on the king. For next sub tip. Oh. Anna? For what? What you need Anna for? By not pulling. Oh, that sounds like a skill issue. Why was someone getting their cheeks clapped in my work garage? I don't know, bro. Friend said Anna backline also boosts a lot of honor, but it's random. Oh, if Singe is high? Bruh, if you don't just throw Fra in the backline and listen to her stupid peeking lines like me, ain't nobody got time for all that. That joint, they're probably like, yeah, that joint's high as crap. 20k honors. Sounded like another Fire Sky Piercer situation to me. I do remember, I do think I saw that joint at some point too, but it's like, bro, come on. just throw Fra in the back line, bro. It's okay. I don't know, man. I mean, put it this way, right? Put it this way. Would you rather get Icarus weapon and get your Womdus to function correctly, or get Anna for 10k extra honors? I rest my case. Had to dodge like 6 drunk drivers on the way home. Did you farm your wellness quirk artifact yet? Actually, yeah. Well, actually, can I? I don't know how the quirky things work. I actually got I finally got 2 quirky artifacts the other day, like last Sunday. Can't you just like turn them into the one you want? If you get 2, like, can't you just reduce them and then turn them into the one you want? Is that how it works? I need both. Anna, no question. I don't know about that. Oh, it's random? I thought you could change the thing, though. Can you not change what the specialty and the type is? Or no? Like, I thought when you, where is it? I thought when you make one of these, you can change the thing. This. Hell no. Really? Then what the heck can you change? What was the thing they said you can change? What can you change? I know they said something about specialty and element. What can you change? In that one, this artifact seems so insane. Got only 1 quirk artifact from farming. Use the arty skill change. Wait, what? Change both LE and weapon proficiency. Oh. I mean, okay. So like I said, you can change it, right? You just gotta do Gamba on it, but you just gotta change it, right? Trying to win the 1 out of 30 roll. Isn't it like, it's more than that though, right? Because you just, I mean, for one thing, you only gotta get, there's only 6 elements. So you just gotta get fire. And Willness is axe and fist. So you have like 2 different chances to get, you have 2 different proficiencies to aim for. And the treasure that changed the artifact skill? I guess, yeah. I mean, that's not that crazy. 10 sand for 20 chance of getting it monthly. I thought you guys said you had so much sand it don't matter. What's the issue? Y'all was making it seem like you just can't change it. I don't care if you can change it randomly. Are you trying to do that setup? I ain't trying to do nothing. They was just asking me if I farmed it. Matters when it dipped below 100. Okay. Just have 100 sands then, bro. I'm not afraid of that joint at all, to be honest. Cause sands, like, people be talking about bars dropping like candy. I know sands can drop like crazy. If I actually decided to farm sands, bro, I'd literally, he can cap that joint every month. It's just simply I don't farm sands. So I'm not really afraid of that. I stopped looking at artifact entirely since Guild War. Dang. But honestly, I don't even really care about that joint anyway. I'm gonna keep it a stack because I already said it. I already said it before that unless that willness thing literally is like a make or break. Because for one thing, I'm a full auto gamer. So unless that joint matters specifically for like probably 100 150, which even then it's not like there's not going to be another way to just do that joint. So unless that joint matters specifically only for like 100 and 150, I don't care cuz I'll just use something else. And the other thing too is I'd rather use my quirky artifact stuff for somebody in Earth. So I don't even really care about the wilderness thing, I'll be real. Level 7 for you? Oh snap, hold up. You got a PBHL. Pure coat? It's not pure coat. I literally don't care. I full auto. Y'all know me, bro. Y'all know I full auto. I don't be racing. Bro, I don't even play the whole day, bro. I be at the gym. I literally go to the gym for like the first 2 hours of Guild War. I don't care. So that willness, essentially what I'm saying is that willness artifact got to make willness the MVP of the entire Guild War. And I already know he ain't, because I know I'm not going to use him for like 90 and Tiki EX Plus, which is probably the time when I'm going to play the most that's not 250. And I doubt you're going to use that joint in 250 either. So like literally the only places that he could matter, like I said, is 100 and 150. And if he don't matter for me there, and I can just use something else, I don't care about the artifact. Cause that 100 and 150 are like 2 days. Do you have a Colossus build for farming gold bar? No. No, no, I don't. But there's probably one on the wiki. Head on over to the wiki and then go to advanced grids. And then they probably have something there for Colossus. But your friendly everyday streamer don't got that joint. If you go on over here to the wiki and then Colossus, and then you come down here and you go to PBHL, there's some setups. Woo! Look at all these. Dang, I wouldn't use any of these though because you're gonna get outsped. So you're probably looking here. So I hope you got a finny staff or one of these daggers. Or else you're probably chop. Honestly, this one's probably slow too, but hope you got a finny staff. There does exist one, but it's slow as heck. Also old. Now look it up. The grid is very sad. Sad grid. Yeah. So that's all I can do for you though. Just use the Magna setup. It's too slow now. Really? Ain't that joint the same as this though? It just does less honors? Yeah, it's the same thing, right? What the heck is their quick summon, by the way? Bruh, do I need to fix this joint? What's their quick summon? Oh wait, it's right there. Yeah, why don't they have the quick... Bruh. I gotta step in. Where's the ticking? I'm gonna steal this one. Time for me to step in. Where the heck is that thing? Mana Diver. Where's the quick summon thing? Oh no, how do you do it to ticking? How do you do it for not main? Where the heck? Bro, why do none of these have quick summons on them? Hello? What's going on? Oh, well, that one does, but that's on the main. That one's main, too. Man, this is some baloney. I need a quick summon that's not a main. I feel like it's just quick summon 4, ain't it? Give me some, bruh. Here. I'll take this. Yeah, give me this. To streamer, bless my next 10 roll, please. Okay, you're gonna get Mars. Gotta manually click Orchid S1. Yup. Where the heck is this thing again? Where the heck is the quick summon thing? Oh, okay, yeah, it literally is quick for this thing. That's what I thought. Okay. Where's that mana diver thing at though? Mana diver. Yeah, this one. Oh, they literally just left off the thing. They left off the number. It was there the whole time. They just left it off. Okay, there you go. Is it on this one too? Oh, well, that one's main. Okay. There you go. I don't know why that joint wasn't there. Look at me, bruh. Look at me out here fixing issues, solving problems. Alright, anyway. If I don't give Mars, I'll give you one dislike. You was gonna do that anyway. Got 50 cents to my name. What do I buy for lunch, dinner? Why do you have only 50 cents? I mean, you're not gonna buy much, bro. I don't even think that's enough. Is that even enough to get something out the vending machine? Ain't the vending machine at least $1? I think you might be eating sleep for dinner. That's what it sounded like to me. Damn, bro. Where's all the PPHLs? Bro, it's a Friday night. Why is nobody playing this game? It's a Friday night on freaking Golden Week. Ain't nobody playing this joint. Need me the nearest hobo camp to snatch their food, bro. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Yo, look, I'm almost at taking 50k pro to Bahamut horns. Isn't that crazy? I wonder how many like lifetime horns I've had. Because I've definitely had more than 50k in my life. I got Yo. You got one dislike. They playing 100 line in Expedition 33. Bruh. Dude, is Expedition 33 actually good? Have any of you guys played that? I literally didn't know what it was. I just saw Kodaka and the person that made Expedition 33, like they were like talking on Twitter about like, hey, play this guy's game. No, play this guy's game. But I didn't know what it looked like until I saw somebody on my YouTube feed was streaming it. That joint looks kind of like, it looks like it's not my style, I'm gonna be real. Like just the art looks like it's not my style, but I could be wrong. It's good. A lot of people in the crew played it. Yo, get them to play 100 line next. Only thing that's bad is it's French. That's wild. But yeah, I don't know. The way the art looked, I don't know if it's for me, personally. And bro, I might have to bust out the one button, one summon now, Riku. Thinking. Not a whole lot of PBHLs out here, man. It's kind of a dead zone. Wonder if Akasha's any better. Well, there are Akashas. Bro, you know something else that's crazy, by the way? I checked this again today because I was like, as I said before, I haven't really been playing Grand Blue a lot. That's not like bar farming, or I guess Guild War when Guild War was around. I haven't been playing Grand Blue a lot, and I kind of wanted to play like something Earth related today. So I did like a couple Womnises, and I was just kind of messing around with characters. But the thing that I was gonna say is like, Still, since August of last year is when they released Medusa. They still have not released a single Primal on Earth since that date. There hasn't been a single one. Not a free character, not a collab character, nothing. Not a single Primal. Isn't that crazy? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? What's the point? And people really wanted to tell me that Medusa wasn't just made for Guild War and that's it. I still can't believe we got new Baka to test before GT. I saw that on Twitter. I don't know what that is, but I saw that on Twitter too. No Peach free rolls. Just start rolling with your own stuff. Who using Medusa anyway? Nobody. Why would you use Medusa? Her whole kit was built for one Guild War and one Guild War alone. Keep forgetting the dragons aren't primals in their immortal forms. Nope. Nope. There has not been a single primal, my guy. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why they did that. Oh snap, wait, my ticking Arash is dead. Well, it don't matter. Baka to test it. She wasn't even BIS for the Guild War she was designed for either, you. Oh. It's crazy work, dude. It really is. I don't understand. They really just be making characters just to sell weapons. Don't litter? What the heck? The real question though is, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think the next Ellie's gonna be that gets a impalement weapon? You buying the scam, of course. Come on, dude, I'm a whale, and I want Mars. And I want Mars. Hey, when are they gonna start making scams that you can? When are they gonna start making scams where I can just seek and get one character, bro? Just let me roll like one character. Would you guys pay 50K for that? Like, you know how we have the 50 or the sorry, not 50K, the 5,000. The 5,000 you know the the 5,000 scams that we get sometimes? Would you guys pay 5,000 if the scamcha was like it was like a bonus item but you could pick the character that you wanted? So a subtix, I guess, yeah. It's like a subtix, but you get. I guess the difference is you get a. Well, I guess you get a 10 roll regardless, right? I guess you can't take the 10 roll with you. I guess that's the different comparison. And you get a bonus item. So like you get a bonus item and you get a 10 roll, but it's just like how a scamcha is, where it just uses the 10 roll instead of giving you a 10 roll ticket. So you can't save the 10 roll for a different banner, it just goes. That's like the difference between a normal subtix. And it can be like anybody that's like new. So there's no like there's no like lockout. So like this next one, if this next one was like it, like normally on a subtix, if a subtix came out tomorrow, Mars wouldn't be on it. But tomorrow Mars would be on it regardless. Dark Wind. They made it. It's called Subtix. No, it's different. It's different. Wind needs all the help it can get, honestly. But I thought Wind was super great, dude. What do you mean? My crewmate said no, so I don't. How limited is the character? It's just not. It's literally just not seasonals. And well, I guess okay. They could make seasonal ones too. They could make see this is the difference. This is the difference between the subtix, bro. This is the difference between the subtix. They could do a seasonal one. So like let's just say at the end of summer, right? Like we get through all the summer banners, right? And we get to like the end of August and then they do one of these. No, not anti-ticks because it doesn't have all of them. It only has the summer characters on it. And it only has the summer characters that came out this year. So like whoever they release for this summer season, at the end of summer, there's like a scamcha where you can get one of them for 5,000. and a bonus item and a 10 draw, I guess. For sure, no, I need to change somebody email and GBF password before banner change. Wait, what? Oh, you mean for Aku? Gamble for that 1 in 10. Hi, Cleo. Bring back blowout banner? Why would they give you a chance for 50 when they can get you the whale for 900? I mean, true, but I mean, you know, people would be buying it though. That's the thing. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sparking on this banner right here, right? I'm not sparking on this banner right here, but you know, you come out with a 5,000 Mars scam, I'm buying that joint instantly. Get any bars to stream? No. Start on Monday. Hilo, I'm not working, man. Dang, congrats. Yeah, my intern starts on Monday too. Can't wait to fucking blow my brains out, man. I'm not joining that 3. Wasn't Doyle literally saying he wanted to be your intern? I don't know. Don't let this man fool you. I keep opening Twitter each day to see this man having a bar. I didn't, bro, I'm telling the truth. I didn't get a bar this stream. They asked any bars this stream. I ain't got a bar this stream. Is Angel Halo the only way to farm flawed prisms? Is it? Isn't there like a prism quest or something? Yeah, go to this joint, bro. Go to one of these, bro. Go hit up one of those. Or you can farm this joint and go back to sliming, bro. Go slime. I'm unemployed. Need me a good Japanese mommy to spend their life savings and bring me to the homeland? That's, bro. You better get onto the workforce, bro. You gotta start whaling, bro. You gotta get that red hair. Hey, look! I'm at 50,000 horns! Woohoo! I've wasted this much of my life. Then it wasn't you. Playing the video game, disgusting. No problem. Look at them pain and suffering. Oh, give internship. Give internship. I need foot in the door from some cushy desk job. Punching boxes. Catch up to me. Alright. Bruh. Well, we already hired a guy, so. We already hired a guy. Bruh, by the way, TKing, bruh, so it was crazy too, right? Because I was looking at, I think I told you guys in like a stream, a couple streams ago that I was thinking about getting like a different job at some point, right? And TKing, I was looking at some stuff and I was going to call this lady that was on this job application today. I might call her again, or I might call her on Monday actually. I was going to call her today, but what ended up happening is TKing, I was talking about something with my teaching boss, and he brought up that they were hiring for like some like app technician or something, and I was like, maybe I could do that joint. So I was like asking him about it, but he was like teaching. He was like, I think your skills would be better suited some other place. Like, any other ideas on stuff you want to do? So now we're like throwing around ideas about other stuff I can do. So I'm wondering if there's something else that I can get like promoted. Because the reason why I didn't call the lady is because I'm like, well, if I could, like, I like this job already, and I like the people here. So like, if I could just get promoted at this job, or just like swap job positions, then that would be better. But I don't know how easy that's gonna be. I'm gonna keep it real. I really don't. What I really like, it was funny too, because when he asked me like any direction, he was like, any direction you want to go in particular, and I was like, Like, I really like, dude. How do you tell your boss that literally you just want more money? That's literally it. Like, I will literally do like whatever you tell me to do. Like, you want me to do like a certain subsect of IT, and you want me to go, because the thing about it is I literally don't care. That's the thing. That's the issue. And I told you guys this before, but like I literally don't care. For me, I don't care what I do. So like if you have any type of opening that you think I can learn that makes more money than my position, I'll literally do that. I don't care. I have no direction. My direction is just I literally want money. That's it. So literally just tell me what we have an opening for that makes more money than I do, and I'll learn whatever you want me to do. I'll get whatever certificates you want me to get. I don't care. Just tell me what I got to do. Been grinding sandbox and regular. Oh, proto Bahamut for rusted. That's what I've been doing. You can get promoted to janitor. You're welcome. Easier to get promoted at a new place. To be fair, yeah. And I think the thing about it is I think it's easier. Like I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be easier still just to get a different job. I'm gonna be real than trying to do, because like if I could just tell him what I just told you guys, it would make this whole process like way easier. But I have to do like this seeking tap dance show where I'm like, I might be interested in this, I have no idea how much you guys are gonna pay for it, but I might be interested in something like this. Do we have something like this available? And it's like really what I want to, like I said, I just want to tell them like, just give me whatever you got that does more money and I'll do it. That's literally what I want to tell them. But I can't just say that because it's not professional. So at the end of the day, it's definitely much easier to just straight up go to a different job and just get higher pay. But it's like, I don't know. I want to go up. Your best option might to become a small unit. A small unit. Wait, what? Oh, to make a small unit and then become a head of the unit? I don't know. See, the thing about it though is I don't know what they need though to do that. My unit's called TSU, and similar to what you do. Yeah, but they like you at the position you are. There's no. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And that's the thing I'm coming to realize more than anything is it's like why are they gonna change? Why are they gonna change me to anything when I can just, and the other thing too that's kind of like backfired in my place or in my face is that I remember I asked about this before like a year or two ago, and essentially what they did was they just gave me more responsibilities in my job. They're like, hey, you want growth opportunities? Here, just take more work. But you're not getting like vastly more pay, or you're not getting a different job. You're just getting more work on top of what you already do. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do that, bro. I'm trying to get a whole different title. Technology support unit. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still just follow my plan originally. If he doesn't tell me like anything that's like, oh my god, you can come and do this, and it's gonna be way more money, I'm still just gonna stick to my plan that I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna finish like this Windows 10 to 11 project, and then once I'm done with this, I'm gonna just do. Well, I'm not gonna just dip. I'm gonna start looking for stuff. That's seeking life advice 101, by the way. Don't you can dip until you have another job lined up. But I'm just gonna look for something else once this joint's finished. Growth opportunities, such a sneaky way of calling it. Yeah. Another midlife crisis dog. Yeah. It's not even midlife crisis. It's just literally just what happened today. but yeah, so that's where we're at with that joint. But honestly speaking, yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna get a different thing, to be honest. You know what's funny about that position though is that guy like I say that guy, but my boss was telling me kind of like all the stuff that I might be doing in that position, and he was like some of your skills could transfer like really well, but some of them I'm not sure about because you haven't really done anything for that. but yeah, so he was saying like he was telling me like what that like job entails, and it was funny because one of the two things that he like wasn't sure of for me was like it was like doing like some stuff in Excel, and then the other thing was like training people and like doing like presentations. And I was it was funny because I feel like I've actually grown so much when it comes to speaking just because I stream a lot now, that I like I was like, actually the thing that scares me the most about what you just said was actually the Excel, not even the public speaking. 'Cause I think about now, like I think about now doing like my videos for like P&S and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I think I could teach a class now actually. And heck, I mean, I'm about to really show them that I can teach anyway, because I got the seeking intern soon. So, but yeah, it was just kind of funny because like probably like a year or two ago, like public speaking would have freaked me out. And to be fair, it's not like I wouldn't be nervous at all, but I definitely think I got the speaking skills now to teach a class if I needed to. The new Bayezetta art and Galleon and Versus trailer at Evo, the thin threads keeping me sane. In my case, I think if I didn't fare, that I get paid less than a colleague, I just go talk to my boss directly. Tell her why. Why should I get more money than them? What did you just say to me? If it goes well with the intern, you won't have that argument against it anymore. Yeah. Yeah. But but yeah, I mean regardless, by the time we finish with this intern though, that job's probably gonna be filled. Cause that joint's been, I think that position's been open since like April, like the start of April. So that joint's probably gonna be filled because this dude's supposed to be here until like October. So that job's just like a bust in general. But um, it's more so it was just kind of funny to me because I've never been like a public speaker, and it was just funny that now like the thing that scares me most about a job like that is doing like Excel spreadsheets as opposed to teaching a class. I'm like, teaching a class, that joint's easy now. I also got to see some of my friends at the teaching gym today finally. I've been so in and out of the gym lately. I've only seen like one of my friends like consistently. And I say consistently because I haven't been there a lot, but some of them were there. I told them about my race too, and they were like, "Dang!" It's funny too because thinking these were some of the like musclehead guys, so it's like I was telling them about the race, and they were like, "Dang, you got like you should keep running, keep it up," but like I can't do that, joint. I gained too much weight, and they don't mean weight as in fat. They mean weight as in muscle. And I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Cause like thinking at the race, the fastest dudes, like obviously you need muscles in your legs and stuff, but unironically, all the fastest guys at the race were all like twigs. Them dudes were not. They're not bodybuilders, bro. I mean, they are bodybuilders, but they're not weightlifters. What I should say, they're not weightlifters. So it's like I know what he's talking about. I honestly kind of feel like I'm there too. Like I'm not as much of a weightlifter as some of my friends, but I honestly feel like my body right now, my body right now is much more of a weightlifter body than it is a runner body. Excel spreadsheets can be pretty annoying, to be fair. At least Excel has hella tuts. What is that? Honestly, I wasn't even really afraid of the Excel thing either because like one of the best Excel people I know is the person that I would have been working with closely in that position. So like pretty much the Excel thing was the only thing I was kind of worried about, and anything that they need me to do, she could probably just show me how to do it. So I wasn't even worried. Like honestly, and see that's another thing where low key I kind of suspect that it's kind of the thing we talked about a second ago, where it's like they're more so just happy with me in that position as opposed to me wanting to go somewhere else. Because I honestly, from what they described outside of the Excel thing, I definitely think that I'm qualified enough to do that position. I really do. I feel like I'm probably overqualified actually. But it's just the Excel thing. And honestly, the Excel thing probably ain't even that crazy either, because from what I could tell from what they were saying, the Excel thing was essentially just making like templates and stuff. And I feel like some of this, like, it's very easy to describe what a job has to do and it sounds really scary, and then you get into the job and it's like, hey, so we have like 3 templates right now and we're gonna make some more, and they're all just slight alterations on these 3. And that's the whole thing that's been freaking you out, and it's like, yeah, that's what I thought. So even that, I'm not really that afraid of, to be honest. How about you excel in getting a gold bar? How about you excel in getting kicked from the stream, idiot? They wanted you to go somewhere, they would have made a move. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think they, and the thing about it too is I think I'm really good at the job that I do. Especially with, like I said before, I've been getting a lot more stuff like put on top of me. In this position that doesn't even have to do with my position. Like the thing about it is, like, the job that I was hired for versus the amount of stuff that I have to do is like vastly different. Like vastly different. Like I literally signed up just to swap out like old systems, and I do so much more than that. So it's just like, bruh. But yeah, it's pretty much exactly what you said. It's just that they don't. It's not that they don't want me to go up or anything. It's just that they're like, hey, you're good at what you're doing. We don't want to try and fill that position with somebody else. So just stay where you're at. Which again is another thing where it's just like you straight up just gotta leave. Which just kind of sucks. To BH. Gotcha life is reflecting professionally. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of sucks. I really hate this seeking. I hate how like all our systems are set up, dude. And I mean this as like a civilization. I hate how our systems are set up. I hate that you can't just be like, hey, you know, you're doing more work than what is assigned to you at your job. Let's just raise up your salary in general. Instead, it's like, hey, you're doing more work. I can only give you a certain percent increased salary in your job position, so that's just what we're gonna do. We're not gonna vastly change it. We're just gonna keep it the same. Not getting promote either. I just asked my boss for more salary. Been a master, captain, commander, etc. Oh yeah. Hi, Sarcel. So I fixed my issue at work. I don't think that's gonna work. See, the thing about it though, okay, here's the thing, and you ain't gotta give specifics, but do you know the percentage of your raise, Seth, that you're getting when you ask for more salary? Like, are you jumping like 2% or 3%, or are you getting like a 36%? Because the thing I'm trying to look for is I'm trying to look for like a 50% set increase on salary, and that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do that joint. Definitely a good idea to look for other growth opportunities elsewhere. You said that if they're comfortable with you, it's gonna be hard to move up as you want it. Just be up to them. Yeah, at least you're getting an increase. Always a race at the bottom to figure out how hard you can hold the person beneath you. Literally, bro. Literally. Yeah. Yeah. Like the thing about it is just like, and this 10% each year. Yeah, that's not enough, bro. That's not enough. I need more than that. I need more of that plus commission. Nah, I need more than that. I'm trying to get more than that. But no bonus. Oh, we get bonuses every year. But yeah, I need more than that. Like I said, I'm trying to make too big of a jump. I'm trying to make too big of a jump. I'm trying to make too big of a jump. Like literally, the only way I'm gonna get the jump I want is if I swap positions. If I swap positions, or I go to a different job. No job is gonna give me the type of jump I want. My shift team is literally left to watch the bank and its systems during night shifts, and I'm on I'm on the last, but one salary level. One salary level, bro? What? I hate this country of mine. Y'all get bonuses, no skills gain, dead end jobs, Sarso, watch. Sarso, what do you do? Yeah, again, you ain't gotta give specifics, but what do you do? Oh my god, my ear. Last but one. Last but one salary level? I don't know what that means. People are too willing to live in the illusion that one day they'll be the one holding others to enact structural change. Gotta get a job, man. How are you gonna keep buying scam shit? I probably don't, but no idea since I'm starting on Monday. Thailand economy screwed so bad, so 10% each year for me is considered pretty good already. I do inventory, which is entry level, so I can't even complain because I just got a raise last month. No, you can complain though, Sarcell. That's the thing. Because the thing about it is, I get a raise every year, which is good. You know, don't get it twisted. I'm happy for that, but it's just not. It's not enough. It's not enough. I don't need a raise. I need a whole freaking pay jump. That's the thing. Because see, the issue that I've found, the most is that essentially once you sign up for a salary, you're kind of already cooked. Like you're already stuck. Like you can get raises, but you're never gonna you're not gonna jump anywhere quickly from wherever you're at. That's the thing. So like if you sign up for a job, if you sign like essentially put it this way, if you sign up for a job that's 30,000 a year, even if you go up like let's just say you go up 3,000 every year. If you go up 3,000 every year, like you're only ever gonna go up like 3,000 every year. If they're like maxing you out, if that's the max that the company does for raises, you're only ever gonna go up 3,000 per year. So if your goal is you can get 60,000 like per year, it's gonna take you multiple years to get to that 60,000. Whereas you could just stay there for like 2 years and then just jump jobs to 60,000. Now you're in a job that starts you at 60,000, and now you're getting 3,000 per year at that job. But now you're going from 60,000 up to 63,000, 66,000. So you're gonna jump a lot faster when you jump jobs like that. And that joint is never gonna happen at your first job because they're always gonna keep you on that. They're always gonna keep you on that salary, like what am I trying to say? That raise leash. You're never gonna escape that raise leash unless you get a whole different job. That's the thing that I'm figuring out. So like it don't like unless your base salary is already good, it don't really even matter how much you're getting a raise because you're still already going to be behind. Assuming you could get another job that just pays more off rip. Assuming you could just get another job that pays more off rip, you're always going to be behind that job. I cook stuff in lab. Okay, Walter White. So like keep your checks ourselves. Our business revenue is down by 20% since COVID is gone, never went up. Then now you're gonna be like, oh, I just got a raise, so I can't complain. Chat, how bad is the world right now that a used RX 580 is $110? I don't know. Whoever's selling is the bad one. That's true, but on that I'm at work productivity. It's kind of plateaued. My only real asset is my veteran status. I have a revolving door job basically. It's fine because when it does increase, it's not gonna make any difference, is it? My folks told me is to swap jobs every 2 to 3 years for the higher base pay. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta, and that's what I wouldn't even necessarily say that I messed up with this job because I've been in this job for like 5 years now, going on 6. So it's not like I've been here like taking like 3 decades or something. And I'm just figuring out like, dang, I should have swapped jobs seeking 20 years ago. But that's like kind of the mistake that I made. That I've wasted probably around like 2-ish years when I really should have just been out of here by now and just making something better. Because the thing about it, see, the thing about it, especially if I had done it like 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of the positions that are like my base position that I have, a lot of those positions are paying like what I'm getting now. So if I had gotten out like 2 or 3 years ago, I could have been making that joint. Even if it was just like even if it was just like a $5,000-6,000 increase or something, I would have still been ahead over there. Um, as opposed to where I'm at. But I don't know. You live and you learn, I guess. But now that I know, I know. Cook what? Meth? Yup. I don't plan on keeping my current job long term, to be honest, but long enough to finish paying my school debts and keep bills paid. Dang, bro. School debts, bro. But yeah, I don't know, bro. We gonna see what happens, bro. Honestly, I'm just trying to get through this seeking year, man. Which also ain't looking pretty. I don't even know, bro. We might have to hire another seeking intern, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's like it's so cooked because it's like I don't know. It's like it's weird because I don't know what the rest of my team got going on. I really don't. But like the thing about it is we got this seeking project and I literally can't work on the project because every single day they'd be like, hey, can you do this other thing? And it's like, bro, like if you want me to finish this joint by the deadline, you gotta let me work on it. I can't work on it. I gotta work on all this other random stuff. Which is like why we're hiring the intern in the first place, but I don't know if that dude's gonna be able to do all this stuff by himself. I mean, obviously I'm gonna help him, but it's like even if I put him full time on that joint, he's just like a bot for that project. I don't know if he's gonna be able to finish it all by himself. It's like you can't. We're just at the point where it's just like you like either somebody else got to you can step in and work on this joint, or you gotta let me go full time working on this mess. Is there an ideal job for you? Like you wanna do it even if salary's low? No. No. Bro, I don't wanna work, my guy. I don't wanna work. There is no ideal job. I just want money. That's all there is to it. I just want money. Literally any day job that I take is literally just for money. It's not for there's no passion. I have no passion for anything. Where the bar's at? I don't know, bro. I'm almost at 4 years of this place. Time to keep it moving. Yeah. You sound like me, Sarsil. Are you gonna hand over all your skill set to the intern before you do? I mean, I don't know if this guy's trying to go full time at our job after he becomes an intern, but I'm gonna try and show him as much as I can. Like the one thing I guess the one skill I do kind of have is that I interned before I joined like my first job, so I kind of know what. Well, okay, I interned like at my old. I interned like at like before I got out of college, but I actually like trained people at my old job too. So not only do I know what it looks like to have an intern, but I know what it's like to you can actually train people too. So I'm gonna try my best to set him up so that he knows how to do stuff and he knows what's going on. Because a lot of computer stuff, honestly, like the only difference is like some of the company-wide specific stuff, but a lot of the skills like carry over. So I'm gonna try and set him up the best I can, but I don't know. Silly Walter White. School debt is the worst. School debt is thankfully minimal because I dropped out. I got my letter in the mail confirming I paid my federal student. Why'd you drop out? What happened? This guy only care about money? I mean, bro, come on, dude. You think I'm getting a job for fun? Come on, man. If I wanted to just have fun, I just play 100 line in Grand Blue all day. Why would I have a job? I'm only getting a job because I want money. If I didn't need seeking money for everything, then I just wouldn't work. I mean, my ideal job is art. Just let me draw and or make music as long as I get a roof over my head, food on the table. Mine isn't too bad since I was smart enough to do community college and a 4-year uni with scholarships out. Might be starting my new job soon since the interview went well. I'm not gonna have time to get war slave anymore. Bro, there's always time to get war slave, bro. There's always time. Hi, Onikane. Kiss, kiss. What the heck? I dropped out because depression. Also, I was a huge slacker. Did none of my schoolwork. Dang, Sarcel, you gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. What you doing? Better not be messing around in that school, bro. My ideal job is being a department head with capable members, so I never have to do anything. Nah, bro. See, that sounds like a job where you don't want to have a job. See, Mo sounds exactly like me. Mo just wants money and doesn't want to do anything, which is completely relatable. But that ain't even a job. Don't nobody want to work. I'm on my phone. Sue me. Sue this man right here. That's the lie I'm going with, so I can slack and get max rewards. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I don't like. There's very few jobs that like I truly believe you can't Guild Wars slave with. I feel like there's very few jobs in this world. I feel like a lot of people, and I'm not saying this is you, but I feel like a lot of people be like, oh my god, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I can't play the game. I can't do nothing. I'm so busy. These dudes do not be busy, bruh. These dudes don't be busy. I don't want a job right now. No, gonna leave my office at 10 p.m. on a Friday and then do 2 more hours of work at home. Chat, yell at me to farm fire rays. I need my 3rd Claw hero staff and need Mugen weapons. Sarcel, you better get the bro. Look, Sarcel, pal, amigo. Oh yeah, I finished the spear too. By the way, I got this joint. During my thinking. Whatchamacallit. During my my 50 rolls for that 100. But anyway, Sarcel, look, buddy, pal, amigo, look, Sarcel. I even got him done, and I'm thinking, I'm primal, bro, and I got him done. You better get to work. Going to be doing window installations in tall buildings for like 9 hours a day. No way I'm meat farming from a skyscraper. Bro, what do you mean? Bro, that leaves seeking how many? What's 24 minus seeking 9, bro? Bro, that's an average job. What you mean? That's an average job. Farm snack instead, Sarso. I have the OP water gang too. Not done either, but this ain't about me, bro. If y'all don't thinking. Y'all don't get this joint done. So blue chest and Colossus for me is a pain. That joint takes me 2 turns. What? Huh? Nani? Bro, you better take out that ticket. That Paella Gabriel Europa combo. 000 that joint. If they're short 2 turns, it's probably fine. Wait, what? It what short 2 turns? Oh, you mean Sarcel's 2 turns? Oh. Nah, bro, just burst that joint. I lied, I don't have Paella, I have everything else. Dang, see, the truth comes out. The truth comes out. Honestly, you got Poseidon? Honestly, because I'm thinking... Hold up, let me do this real quick. Hold that thought, let me do this real quick. Are you in your raids where stacks are still up? I Poseidon? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna show you what I use. I think I still got it. Poseidon and dog. Okay, let's not talk about no dog. Let's not talk about no dog. Dog is dog water. Oh, snap. Triple attack? I'll take that. Let me show you what I had. I had taking. Oh, whoops, not actually. Oh, it's this. I had this. I mean, obviously this is primal, right? But I literally just did this. I literally just go in. I think I literally just did like 000, 000, Gabriel S2, and Secret Triad, and then I attacked, and that was it. I just did that. So you should just be able to do something like that. Just put Poseidon right here, and then just press like extra buttons. Can just falsehood, main, and auto attack. Yeah. That's one turn. Yeah, like I'll show you. Uh, Colossus. What grid? This joint is primal. You already know. You already know it's primal. You better do whatever you got. Honestly, just throw some Ticking Levy daggers in this joint. Throw some Levy daggers in that joint. You be good. But I literally just do like, yeah. But I just do this. 000, drop this, attack. That's what I be doing. Boom. Easy as that, baby. Easy as that. Oh yeah, I also use a costume minnow on this. But yeah, that's what I be doing. That's what I did for mine. Split spirit and go for second turn if you're magnet. Oh yeah, you could do that too. Just bring splitting spirit. Like literally do what I just did. Just bring splitting spirit and then just do it again. The next one. I'm good with Benito and orange, but I have Schrodinger, so I don't know if that'll work for you. Call it with high stack, you might need 2 turn anyway. Arigato, you're welcome. But yeah, that's what I'd be doing. Or that's what I did when I was farming mine. But yeah, you should be able to do something like that with like Poseidon. It's just you're probably gonna have to press. You might honestly, Teking Seph's idea might be best. Just do exactly what I did. Just do exactly what I did. Just take a second turn and then just do Splitting Spirit on the second turn, and then just attack again. You don't even have to press buttons the second time. Just because you don't have, just because you're gonna be Magna and you're not gonna have Paela for the like buffs double strike. You might have to do 2 turns, but. Or maybe you could just press a button. You might be able to press like Teking, I don't know, Poseidon 1 or something. Or like, you could also do like Europa 3. Could do that too. Or like Gabriel 1. Just like something like that. But yeah, it shouldn't be anything like super crazy. Honestly, bro, you got a Teking. Anytime you can abuse that Teking falsehood on water, bro, you abuse that falsehood on water. Joint seeking stupid as crap. Come on, man. Calls aren't super fast this time. 2 turns with minimal button. Yeah, honestly, Colossus is just thinking slow in general. Like, it's really not that fast. Star Cell right now. Bro, your picture didn't show up. Bro, this ain't Twitter or Discord. Don't care. That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro's just yapping. Yapping the yap, bro. Yeah, dude, where's my bar at, bro? Where's my bar at? Can't yap in a yapping stream, huh? Nope. Only I'm allowed to yap. Nobody else. We're all silent here. Exactly. talk, you get banned. This joint's about you can get cooked, by the way. Been meaning to ask, why do y'all call them stabs? Wait, what? Huh? They are stabs, ain't they? Yeah, they are stabs. What do you mean? Oh, ain't it staffs? No. Stabs is how you spell it. Oh, that's what we're talking about. No. It's stabs with the V. Why it's like that? I don't know. I didn't make English. Gotta be kidding. I'm for real. Look, I'll Google it. What's the plural of staff? Oh, I guess some people do say staffs like this, but it's like this. Oh, well, no, actually, never mind. Never mind, that's not even true. Staffs is generally used when referring to a group of employees, while staffs is typically used for sticks or poles. So yeah, never mind. It actually just is staffs. Yeah, yeah. What Pimpo said. That's literally just what it is. Uh, I'm telling you, I can't explain English for you, bro. I don't know why they be doing stuff that they be doing, but that's really how it is. Sandbox is that. Oh yeah, yeah. We could have gone. We could have gone to Seeking Sandbox too. I forgot. I forgot about that. It is Seeking Stabs in Sandbox. It's pronounced Staves. I don't know about that. But yeah, it is seeking yeah, here be stabs. Sir, I'm in the mines. Staves. 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 To see people from America can't master their own language. I hate you. Here be staffs. Put it in Google Translate. Nah. Nah, I don't think I will. I'm not joining that joint, bro. Up 3-5. Minutes. That note, it's bedtime. I got my last weekend shift at the restaurant. Alright, good night, bro. Have a good day tomorrow. Here be the working staffs. Yeah. Dude, this game is dead as crap, bro. Where are the PBHLs, man? I don't understand. Why are there just like none? Do y'all not host? Do you people not have hosts? Streamer, have you started learning JP yet? No, bro. Honestly, dude, that joint's so freaking cooked, by the way. I'm not even, honestly, Gramblue Fest is not even on the menu for this year anymore. I keep it real. I've just given up. Ain't no time for that joint, bro. I mean, there is time, but I'm not trying to, like, I'm not trying to use my time for that joint. So, I should put it like that. I'm not trying to use my time for that. Dead during Golden Week, it's good. Comes another excuse. It's not even an excuse. It's just literally how it is. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. I'm just gonna accept that I was just seeking. I was not seeking. I was born on the wrong side of the earth. that's all there is to it, bro. I was born on the wrong side of the earth. I just should have been Japanese from the start, dude. If I wanted to go to Japan, I should have just been Japanese from the start. Truth is, I was known from the start. Think about Zeta, bro. It's not even worth it, dude. It's not worth it. Remember when he changed his game language to JP as a part of his learning journey? I did that too. Unironically, it was kind of nice though. I'm not gonna lie, but nah, dude. It's just like I said, I just ain't. There's not enough. There's not enough mental capacity for that, bro. It's well, the thing about it is there's not enough mental capacity for it, and I just don't. I ain't got the drive for it I just don't care. I don't care enough. I don't care enough. I think if I like actually wanted to like move to Japan, I would care a lot more. But like, you're really telling, and then you got people like taking, you got people like Mercy that show up, and then Mercy's like, yeah, if you want to go to Japan, like just seeking, as long as you got your phone, you can just translate that joint. And I'm like, well, you're gonna tell me I'm gonna fucking spend all this time trying to learn a language to go for like a weekend when I could have just used my phone? Like, come on, dude. Y'all know I hate wasting time. Time to hit the Anki deck and study up. I had to continue studying it. The site I was using didn't suddenly start asking for subscription. Oh snap. I didn't know the fucking space button takes you down like that. I pressed that joint by accident. But yeah, dude, I just at this point I'm literally just at the point that I'm literally just like taking I was just born in the wrong place. I was just born in the wrong way. I accept that. I just wasn't born in the land of the rising sun. How was the Mars spark? I didn't spark her. So I don't even know if that's good or bad, but I didn't spark her. Tech is so fast and more accurate than real-time translation is good enough to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't got time for all that, man. I want to move to Japan too, and then I saw the news about people randomly getting stabbed to death. Really? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you're not in America, so that joint be happening here too. So I feel like that joint honestly will just happen wherever though. Didn't spark, bro? Are you good? Yes, I'm good. They're taking standard banner characters, bro. Imagine if Google Translate worked like Twitter's translation. Today I learned Maria Teresa gives 100% crit when swapped in an FLB. Yeah, I know. Learning about Maria Teresa is something, bro. Nobody uses that character. But yeah, I feel like the JP thing, isn't JP like one of the lowest, isn't JP one of the lowest like crime rate places? I feel like high key the only time like this is gonna sound really teaking bad, but I low key feel like unless you get in with like the Yakuza or something, or you're like a girl that turns down a guy, I feel like your likelihood of getting stabbed or shot in Japan is pretty low. I feel like most of the time you hear about somebody getting like stabbed or something in Japan, it's usually like this creepy stalker dude that the girl turned down and then he stalked her and killed her. So just don't do that. Just don't swap genders and turn down a guy. You'll be alright. Surprised you read that so well, Mr. Streamer? Or read that so well, Mr. Streamer? I told you I'm getting better, bro. Jose Gods do not care about Maria Teresa. People do not get shot in Japan because yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the crime rate is pretty low. So I wouldn't let, if you actually want to you can move to Japan, I wouldn't let that deter you. Cause they don't be caring about you. Honestly, they ain't gonna be caring about you anyway as a foreigner. You gotta be out of your lane. You gotta be out of your lane a lot for them to care about you as a foreigner, because otherwise they just don't want to even talk to you in the first place. So yeah, I think you'd be alright, bro. Or at least you'll be equally, at least bare minimum, you'll be equally as alright there as anywhere else in the world. Fun fact, the stabbing happened in front of my parents' restaurant. Crazy work. And you want me to go there? You can get roofied and robbed though. I mean, that can happen here too. That can happen anywhere. Just don't be drinking stuff. Bro, you know I saw one thing. This was actually kind of crazy. I saw this one thing about this one killer in Japan. This dude Tiki never got caught apparently. But there was this one killer in Japan that he was like spiking. So like you know how places have like vending machines and stuff, right? He was like spiking these drinks in the vending machines, and he was leaving them at like the bottom of the vending machine. And apparently in Japan it's very like common that sometimes the vending machine will drop like multiple stuff and people will just leave the second one in there. Like they'll take the one they got and they'll just leave the second one in there. So he ended up killing like, I don't remember, it was like 5 or 6 people or something, because he would just spike stuff and leave it in the vending machine and people would drink it and he can die. And I was like, God dang, bro, that joint's seeking crazy work. It's DC, like, come on, good old DC. Like, you could probably die to a stampede from trying to board a train, though. That guy that swapped thing in vending machine. I heard about it in one of those scary real things. Oh, you heard about it too? Okay, then yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that joint was wild. Feel more comfy in Baltimore than DC these days. But yeah, that's like one of the only like, thinking like, non-stalker, non-yakuza crimes I've heard about in Japan. And that joint was like I said, just don't be drinking stuff. I don't know why people getting stuff out of the vending machine just be drinking that joint. They didn't pay for it, bro. I don't want my death story to be died to a soda. I don't want to go outside anymore, bro, you just gotta toughen up, bro. Work on yourself, man. Go to the gym. Make it so that nobody can take you, bro. They don't have access to guns. They have to get creative with about kill. That's crazy. But anyway, man, thinking, like I said though, bro, thinking Japan. I still do want to go to a Grand Blue Fest one day, but I'm just like, it's not even on the plan. And also thinking, the other thing too about it is I wanted to go with like Aku and Umiken, and I think Aku's probably cooked this year, to be honest, because he just all over the place. And Umiken decided she's going to Anime Expo, so I feel like she's probably not gonna want to make 2 trips in a year, I feel like. So I doubt she's gonna go this year. So I'm just kind of like, I'm not trying to just go by myself either. So what I honestly need to do is I need to go with my teaching friend who's a translator. That's what I need to go with. I have one friend who her job is literally translating. I need to go with her one time. The thing about it though is I don't think she ever goes around like Christmas time though. Really don't know why DC is going the way it's going, but it's part of it must be the lack of after school stuff to do. Got for a month now. Since I'm talking about running shoes, my weight go down 1 kilogram. Hey, we out here. I would go, but I'm not. Oh wait, what? I would go, but I'm now in the hole. Oh. I can't fix my behavior at work. Always eating snack. Big congrats, so. Yeah, bro, that's good work. But yeah, so like I said, I think the Japan thing is just that's another year, another time. So just so you guys know, I'm gonna be restreaming Grand Blue Fest again. That's my plan. I'm gonna be restreaming. Honestly, the restream was kind of more fun anyway. Well, I'm not gonna say it's kind of more fun, but it was fun. Got the job to go, but if no one pulling up, then maybe next year. Yeah, maybe like just not this year. Just not this year. Not this year. Crime rate is low in JP, but when it's happened, next year he'll let us do it. Okay, we'll try for next year then. We'll try for next year. Actually, Brutal did say, what Japanese food would you be looking forward to eating if you do go there? I don't even know, to be honest. Because the thing about it is, like, a lot of, like, my favorite foods are, like, taking meat. Pause, pause, pause. But I like taking, like, pizza and, like, burgers and, like, steaks. And I don't think JP be eating a lot of that. They be eating, like, taking fish and ramen. Which is, like, good, but I'm not really looking forward to that. I guess one thing is I am kind of looking forward to eating. I am kind of looking forward to eating ramen that's like not just like taking the Insta ramen that you get out of the grocery store. Because we don't have like our actual ramen place here that I know of. That's like actually like one of those like sit down like ramen places. That would give me ample time to save up. I only had ramen once in Japan. Clip it. Screw y'all. Japan has 5 bajillion variants of burgers and hamburger steaks. Really? Well, sheesh. That's what I'm trying to get then. Show you a pig. I see you're playing a real game now? Oh, yeah, bro. I'm doing something alright. But yeah, that's, I don't know though. Do they got pizza over there? They gotta have pizza, right? I want pizza. You're trying to big back in the JP trip. I'm not even trying to big back. I'm just trying to thinking. I'm just trying to eat. I'm just trying to eat. Of course they have pizza. They do. With pineapple? We're called GBF a real game. Japan loves margarita pizza. Damn, bro. I mean, I guess I'm just. I don't really. I guess what I'm trying to say though is I don't have anything Japanese specific that I want to eat over there. The pizza can be strange. There's a lot of Italian spots. Oh, whoops! I mean to click on this. I was, bro. You know I knew something was wrong because I clicked on this by accident. I looked at the chat to my right and then I saw like 4 or 5 of these on the left and I was like, I turned back so quick. I was like, what do you mean all these PBHLs? Where'd they come from? I knew something was wrong when I saw that many listings. I knew something was amiss. Only can is the rice and raw egg joint really that good? Issues they use to is if they use tomato sauce. Can I see myself eating raw egg? Do you like eggs? Japan's good at making those too. Yeah, I like eggs. I like eggs. Just mixing soy sauce with egg and dumping on rice. I love eggs a lot. Yeah, I like eggs. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like I said though, just that joint, it's not even in my mainframe anymore. The only thing that sucks though is seeking, bro. The thing I hate the most about seeking trying to plan any trip that's not FanFest is seeking Final Fantasy, bro. Cause I never know when Final Fantasy is gonna drop some baloney, bro. I never know. Like they could literally, like I could be planning the Seeking Japan trip, and then it's like, hey, Seeking, we're gonna drop an ultimate during Christmas. Have fun. And it's like, bruh, I know you're not a big texture excess flavor guy, but I genuinely think you can enjoy food in Japan. I mean, hopefully it's not pain and suffering. Japanese snacks be sounding fire though, takoyaki and all that. I want it for real. Just log in to Final Fantasy XIV, play at a game cafe, bro. You're fine, dude. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be like a Hikakomori, bro. Be in there all day on the headset. Hey, at least I got the not talking part down already. They wouldn't even know I'm there. At least I'm not gonna be screaming on mic. I just simply won't talk. Just do my prog. But yeah, I actually you say takoyaki. I actually don't like a lot of that fish stuff. I'm gonna be real. I remember when I was in when I went to Vegas the first time for FanFest, Like pretty much the day I got there, it was one of my friends. It was one of my friends' birthday. Like the day we got there, and like a whole bunch of our mutual friends, we went out to this restaurant, and this restaurant had like it had like a lot of Japanese stuff actually. It had a lot of Japanese stuff, and I did not like any of that fish stuff, bro. I did not like any of that fish stuff. The only thing that I kind of nibbled on was like when they finally brought out some tiki beef. They brought out like some wagyu beef, and I was able to eat that joint. But like almost all the fish stuff, I was just like, yeah, this is not for me, bro. Not for me. Takoyaki's octopus. It is octopus. But I didn't like that either. That's what I'm saying. They had like octopus legs, and I didn't like that joint either. Hey, fish too hella overrated. I had takoyaki in Osaka, but we messed it up trying to cook it. Need to get one of those beef and rice bowl. Yup. Yeah, I'm trying to be thinking. I'm trying to get the mega beef bowl from Persona 4, bro. That's what I want, bro. That's what I'm looking forward to. Where's the real life mega beef bowl? That's what I want. Haven't tried Wagyu. Is it really that good? You know, come close, bruh. Come close. We gotta hide from all the haters, dude. Come in real close. It wasn't really that good, bruh. It was just normal beef. Alright. Hope none of the haters heard that, bruh, but it really wasn't that crazy. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it tasted good in the moment because I was hungry and I couldn't eat nothing else, but it really wasn't that great. it really wasn't that great. I'm gonna be real. It was just like, it's very edible. I'll say that it's very good, but it's not like oh my god, it's the best thing ever. It was just, I don't know. Maybe it was the place. Maybe it was the place I ate it at, but it wasn't that crazy. Wagyu is good, but Kobe is cheaper and just as good. Wagyu is pure fatty and it melts in your mouth. Bro, capping. I think Wagyu is overrated too, to be honest. I hate how viral it is. Very rich because it's so fatty. Then again, I'm not big on beef. I can't appreciate like some diehard carnivore. Bruh. Honestly, the best thing I had, unironically, when I was in Vegas, the first time, the best thing I had was like, I think it was like the next to last day before I left. We went to this. It was so funny too, because my old friend, he's not. I haven't talked to this guy in like years now, but we're still cool. But actually, I think I've talked about this guy before. It's my friend David, who he went to go start building satellites and stuff. I knew him from Final Fantasy, but he told me, I remember me and David used to have like chats, like how kind of like me and Aku have, where like sometimes me and David would stay up to like 3 and 4 a.m. just talking about random stuff. And I remember one time we started talking. We were talking about how he had been to Vegas before. Or no, he hadn't been to Vegas, but he had researched some of the food there, and he was like, one of the things I got it. No, he had been there. He had been to the Fan Fest before, and he said yeah, because that's what it was. He kept telling me that there was this steak at this Gordon Ramsay place. I can't remember the Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Vegas, whatever it's called, but he was like the steak there was so freaking good. Like, I used to freaking dream about that steak, bro. Like, I wanted to go back and get it so bad. So, like, he was hyping up this steak for, like, years. And then we finally went to FanFest together on that first Vegas trip. For me, the first Vegas trip. And we went there. We went back to that Gordon Ramsay place. That steak was so good. That steak was unironically magical, too, bro. Because the thing about it is, I don't know if you've never, I mean, I guess it's not the same for like every spot, but like the thing about it is, I feel like this is one of those like fancy smanchy type things where it's like the steak that you get really ain't that big. It really ain't that big. Like when I went, like, you know, like when I get steaks like at home, like the steaks that we get at home are like pretty decently sized, but this steak was like, it was like a block. It was kind of like a small block of steak. So it wasn't really that big. But bro, I'm telling you, that joint was one of the most filling meals I've ever eaten in my life. That joint was crazy. It was honestly worth the hype. That steak, that was at the Gordon Ramsay restaurant was honestly worth the hype. But like that was probably that was the best food I had in Vegas the first time I went. I can't remember what I ate the second time. I can't even remember what I ate. I don't even remember what I got the second time I was there. I remember we went to one restaurant. I think I got steak there too actually. Oh yeah, that joint won't hitting. Oh yeah, I remember cuz there was seeking. I remember some of my friends we went to the cuz they actually had in Vegas the second time they actually had the Final Fantasy Symphony. It was like after FanFest. It was like FanFest into the Symphony at Vegas. So like we ended up going to the Symphony too, and after we went to the Symphony in that like I don't know if that was like a stadium or like a hotel or what where that was, but where we went there was also like this like high end like again another fancy smancy like steak place. That joint I think that joint was actually higher priced than Gordon Ramsay, and it won't even that good. It won't even that good, and it was less steak too. It was less steak than Gordon. This one was like this. The Gordon Ramsay one was like it was like a block. This one was like it was like chopped up steak. It's like chopped up steak, and it wasn't even like, bro. It wasn't even like a lot of big chops either, bro. That joint, that joint was not worth it, bro. That joint was not worth it. And I remember too. That joint was just high in general, because I remember we saw something else. Something else was on that menu that was like cheeking. It was like $500 or something for some type of steak. That joint was crazy, and you could only get that type of steak on like a certain day or something. But it was like $500 for that steak. I was like, bro, ain't no way I would spend $500 for a steak when this one ain't even good. And the one I ate was like cheeking like 100 or something. That joint was high. That joint. Well, no, I don't think it was like 100. I think it was like 80. But that joint was high too. But that joint didn't hold a candle to Gordon Ramsay. Not even close. Do y'all kind of like Japanese restaurants be tasting all this? I just be going to ramen places. I avoid ramen almost entirely in Japan. Spots around DC. Mostly can't understand those places that have tiny food, but it's super expensive. Maybe I'm big bad. Well, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I expected too. Cause like I said when I went to the Gordon Ramsay place, I was like thinking. I was like, what is this? Like I was like, why is it so teaking? Hi Astro. I was like, why is it so small? Like teaking David been hyping this joint up for years. He been hyping this joint up for years. I'm like, why is it so teaking small? But I'm telling you, bro, it didn't matter. I'm telling you, that steak was magical, bro. That joint was so filling. It's not even. I'm not even kidding. It was so filling. Bro, unlock this food look like Komatsu. If I'm gonna be going to a restaurant, I want a fat meal. That's what I'm saying, bro. Plates are small, but you're having 12 plus courses. Prices are always for prestige and never. Yeah, bro. You're doing it for the experience more so than stuffing yourself. Necessarily, ingredients aren't cheap. I heard Gordon Ramsay stuff is always worth the price. Hell's Kitchen in Vegas got amazing beef Wellington. Yeah, thinking Gordon Ramsay, unironically, the man knows how to cook. The man knows how to cook. He trained his chefs well. Cause I'm telling you, that's definitely the best place I had. Definitely the best place I had. I really can't even remember what else I got in Teking Vegas though on the second trip. I really can't. I don't remember what I ate. Oh, you know why? Cause I actually, bro, I ate so much pizza, dude. I ate so much pizza. Because I remember I ordered pizza from this one place. Because a lot of my friends stayed at, whatchamacallit. They stayed at an Airbnb. So, like, I remember when I went over to that Airbnb, I was in a hotel. But they stayed in Airbnb, and I remember when I went over to the Airbnb, I remember we ordered like food there, and I ordered a pizza because I just wanted to try like a lot of pizza places. But the other thing is I stayed at Treasure Island when I stayed the second time, and I can't remember what I could probably look it up actually. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what the best thing is, bro. Bro, Treasure Island. What's that teaking? It's something Gold Circle, I think. Gold Circle. Yeah, bro. This place right here, bro. This place. If you ever go near Treasure Island in Vegas, this place got a bomb burger, dude. This place got a bomb burger. Cause what ended up happening? And this place, look, this joint is literally 24 hours, bro. 24 hours. It was sick. Cause what ended up happening is we went to the Seeking. This joint was trash, by the way. But there was this Seeking. There was like this Final Fantasy after party at this Seeking. I can't remember. It was at oh, what's that place called? It's like Omega some. It's like Omega Mart. Omega Mart. The place. Oh, there's like this club next to like Omega Mart in Vegas. And we went there for this after party. That after party was Seeking mad lame. Thinking I was just hanging out with some of my friends. We were just walking around doing random stuff. But anyway, we were there like late, right? We were there late. And what ended up happening is there was like no food there. There was like no food there. And by the time I thinking left that place was like everything was like closed. Like everything was like closed. It was late. I was coming home, or coming home. I was coming back to Treasure Island, and I was hungry as crap. And I was like, what am I gonna eat? I gotta find something in the hotel. Because if you've never been to Vegas, too, another thing about Vegas, every hotel, everything is a casino in Vegas. Everything is a casino in Vegas, but every hotel is also a casino in Vegas. But pretty much every hotel is literally like a small mall, unironically. like every hotel like has like a whole bunch of like different shops and different like food places and stuff like that. And Treasure Island, they had that sports bar, and that sports bar was open, like I said, 24 hours a day. So it was like the only thing that was open that was around me without me leaving Treasure Island again to go get food. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just get something from it. So I was getting this Seeking burger. I got like a burger, fries, and like a drink, like at like 1 a.m. or something. Bro, that burger was smacking, bro. I don't know what they put in that joint, but that burger, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. And that joint was just, it was just a Seeking sports bar. I didn't even sit down for that joint. I literally just took it up to my room. But that joint was so good. And that burger was big too. It wasn't a small burger either. That joint was Seeking good. So that's what I think. That was probably the best thing I had the second time I went. Unironically. But the other thing I was gonna say though when I brought up the pizza was I ended up having, again, I actually ate out of Treasure Island a lot because there's a pizza place in Treasure Island. I can't remember what it's called. Treasure Island pizza. I don't remember what it's called. Not this. Francesco's, I think. I think it's this. I think it's this. I think. What the heck? I think it's this place. I had this a couple times. It was aight. But the thing about it is, it was close to me because I was already staying in Treasure Island. So, Gordon's Burger was disappointing for me. Good old Treasure Island's on the old strip. Yup. Vegas about to be in dire straits too. We might see spots close earlier. I forgot. What do you get on your burger? Just meat, cheese, and bun. Yup. Just meat, cheese, and bun. Yup. But yeah, thinking, and ironically, dude, Treasure Island was sick. If I ever go back to Vegas and I'm like staying like by myself again, and like so I essentially just have like the lay of the land. Like I can just decide where I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay I'm gonna stay in Treasure Island again, unless I just become like super rich. Unless I become super rich, then I'm probably gonna stay at the Venetian. But assuming I'm like the same like weight class in terms of money that I am now, I'm probably gonna stay at Treasure Island again. Treasure Island feels like, I remember I read because I did a lot of research like on where I was gonna stay, because the first time I went to Vegas, I stayed at the Rio, but the reason I stayed at the Rio was because FanFest was in the Rio, so I just stayed in the hotel that FanFest was at. But this time I went alone for one thing, but I also because I was alone, I got to pick wherever I wanted to go. So I did like a lot of research on like all the hotels like on the strip. And I remember I saw a comment that was like from some people, and they were like, Treasure Island, it like literally feels like home. It's like kind of by itself, and it's like it's so nice because it's at like the very end of that strip. It's like at the very end of that strip. There's like not a lot to like one side of it, and then the other side you're kind of a little bit away from some like there's like a street crossing between you and like a lot of the other hotels. So you're kind of like you're really kind of on like your own little island, unironically. But it really does feel like home. I mean, as home as a thinking casino hotel can, but it does feel like its own little thing, which I kind of liked. Like it wasn't like super big, but it wasn't super small either. So it was nice. But I like Treasure Island. So yeah, if I ever go back, that's like number one spot for me. Unironically. But I don't even know why I started talking about that. Was I talking about food? Is that why I was talking about that? I just started thinking reminiscing about Treasure Island, bro. Man, dude. No bars to be seen. Come on, well, oh god, I need some water. Hold up. I want to get a two-turn though. Posted my French meal from Tokyo and your French meal from Tokyo? Okay. Oh, the meats. Bruh, I never got to do the seeking. That's one thing I want to do. I want to do the seeking, the thing where you make it yourself. I never got to do that. I do want to do that. Ah, dang, bro, you got seeking all this stuff. Yeah, you really got like the whole seeking rotation. What is the seeking jar? Is that just water? What is that? What is that jar? Like the third to last one. What's that jar? Talking about a small place, don't seem like enough. Have you done a hot pot before? It's the dish bowl? What? Like to wash the dishes? What do you mean the dish bowl? What does that mean? My hot pot nearby also made a party. I've never had a hot pot before either. It holds the food on top. What? No. Oh snap. Whoops. No, I mean the thing that has like the. It's like it looks like water. Is that a dish bowl? What? Why would you do that? It's a glass dish holding. I don't know what that is. Foie gras on top. What? Why is there water in it though? why, why is there water in it? Why is it fizzing? It looks like a ticking Zelda jar, bro. Foie gras. That's the glass design? Oh, there's not actually water in it? Oh. Hmm. Interesting. Wait, where'd my green blue go? Oh. Try again. Foie gras? Foie gras? French is a weird language. Bro, I can't talk, bro. What did I already say about thinking learning different languages, bro? I was born in the wrong place. Correct the first time. Dang. That's crazy though. Bro, it looks like it looks like a Zelda jar that you catch a fairy in. Bro, can I get more than one PBHL at a time? Like, please? Please, bro. Come on, dude. What is this mess? Damn, bro, I'm actually gonna have to pull out the one button, one summon. For real, for real. How is this joint still alive? How is the one that popped up second died first and this one's still alive? What's going on? You guys run out of steam or what? You don't have enough hosts? How do you not have enough hosts? Bro, if y'all don't buy the pass. Actually, speaking of which, where's my pass at right now? Oh snap, I can buy another one, bro. Dang, bro, I can get a sunstone. Weren't you guys complaining about sunstones, bro? Dude, if I buy another one of these, I can get a sunstone for free. For free. I don't even need this joint, though. I don't really need this either. Honestly, I'm low-key gonna wait. I'm gonna just hold this joint forever. I'm gonna just hold this joint forever. Bro, how is this still up? And how is there not another host in this whole time? Oh, there it is. Come on, bro. Man, you know what? Watch this junk that you can die, bro. How is one button, one summon set up again? What do you mean? Jeez, glad I swapped. Glad I swapped. Check recent. Check recent. Mine is up. What? Character wise, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's Wamu, T-King, Percival, Zeta. It's just that you have Surtur, main or friend. My PBHL. Check. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Bro, it's not in here, man. They really just made Sunstone a paid idol. Yeah. Sun plus Perseus, yeah. You skip Secret Triad. That's why you need Surtur, because you need the crest. Did you unfriend me? No, I didn't unfriend you. See, now I did this one button, one summon. Now I gotta take a second turn anyway. I don't unfriend you though. I don't know where you at, but I don't unfriend you. Where are you? There you are, right there. Now on expect Sunstone to be in scam during mission event. Yup. Start paying, idiot. I wonder if enough of my friends have Surtur on the friends list to put to put Agni Mania. I wonder if these dudes are still Surturless. Must be in a different raid group. Unironically, probably. I don't think I really ever be seeing her raids, to be honest. There's her. Scam is fine, but the one they do for 5k coin is pure scam. For you! Not for me, bro. The 5k ones usually be having rings. Rings is what I need. Now we're talking. Oh snap, thank you, Umikin. A real one. That joint seeking dead. So is that. I'm not even gonna try, bro. Should be sleep. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. But I woke up at 12:30 a.m. Just looked on YouTube and where are these Glorybringer blue chest calls, man? For what? For a Coltra? Or a Cole era? Oh, I don't know. Who the heck using Glorybringer in water? I'm glad I can't spend money on this game. My gambling habits are just as bad as yours. What do you mean? I don't be gambling, bro. How many times I gotta tell y'all this? I don't be gambling, I just be buying what I want. Y'all got me all wrong. Glorybringer with Dinger Man, Mastery's Edge, Katana Sword Party, Charge again on Ultima and Frere Key on Opus? Oh nah. Yeah, bro. I think I know why those haven't been getting recommended to me. That joint sound whack. God dang, that joint died so fast. Come on, man, that could have been a bar. Not swapping my Ultima to charge bar game. Yep. Yeah, not for me. Not for me, pal. Someone just cook here? Nah, they ain't cooking nothing. They ain't cooking nothing. Bro, what time that scam should go live again? That joint's at like ticking. Is that joint at like 5 a.m.? I ain't trying to stay up for that. Well, actually, I'll probably be up for that, but I don't know if I'm trying to stream that long. Oh, is that alright? Oh yeah, don't Twitter crash my stream now. Too late, bro. I got Booba to retweet. Yeah, is Sai? Wait, what? Why is Sai mad? Why is he mad about his seeking? Why is he mad about his his super ultimate Bahamut thing when he killed it? $3 man. Yeah, I think it's seeking. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you're right. Seeking daylight savings time. So yeah, that joint's at 6 for me. Yeah, I'm not streaming till 6 a.m. bro. It's not happening. Ugh. Honestly, I'm about to go until I'm finished with this EP. Just like another like I don't know, like 20 proto bombs or something. And then I'm probably just gonna end. Six is light work. It is, but I ain't trying to stream that late for no reason. Just to get scammed. Just to get scammed. I could be in bed. Ah, dang, man. Dude, I'm telling you, they need to up bar drop rates, bro. Unironically, they need to up bar drop rates. This joint's starting to get a little too out of hand, bro. I gotta fight through too much for like a taking 1%, bro. This joint need to be like 5%. You rather get scammed while in bed? Yes. Too bad you can't play from your bed. I definitely can. I just can't stream. They have bar drop rates. The economy is cooked. Screw the economy, bro. They already messed up the economy by making me have to farm all these bars. Came to yes to the increase for bar drop rates. Back to lurking I go. Do you remember when they nerfed PBHL gold bar? You mean like the chest? Like the host chest thing or whatever? They just need to make like 1 or 2 more raids for the premium players to flock to. Bruh, I don't even know if they need to do that. They just need to up the drop rate, bro. The thing about it is like, bro, if we could just have a higher drop rate, we wouldn't be crowding the rate anyway. If I could get like 50 bars in like a month or two without having to sap my life away, then I'd be out of here. Be gone. Stream on your Nokia 210. I don't even know what that is. AC's in the server room turned off. If I'm caught, wait, if I'm caught for not turning them back on early, I'm cooked. What the heck? What's bro talking about? Ugh. Then you got taking, what's her name? Mimimi or whatever. Taking Galleon cosplayer out here being freaky. They're taking tongue out and everything. You're a boomer, you know what a Nokia phone is? I don't know what that is. I forgot to turn the AC on at work. So I'll stick with one button, one summit. Miko? Yeah, whatever her name is. She out here being a freak. What the heck? Wait, what? There's a new SSR version of Ko coming soon, and he'll be the next guest on Grand Blue TV channel to talk about the character. He better not be Earth, bro. I do not want that kid. He better not be Earth. That's all I'm saying. You're lying. I don't know what a Nokia is. I've heard the name, but I don't know what the Nokia is. Bro, ain't this just a phone? What's the difference? I got a question. What is your Baja solo comp in grid again? Ask a question. Heck, it's been real. Yeah, you're banned. Hold on. I had thinking. I actually have a video about this. Ultimate. Bahamut. Wait, thinking. Wait, what did you ask again? What did you ask again? Yeah, you asked for. Where's you Baja? What did I title this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I called it UBHL. Okay. Here. There. I use the let me see. Personally, I use the last one on this list. But that's what I had. Speak for everyone when I say we all want Cohen Light. Take him, please. We want Coke gone. It's a brick shaped phone. Nokias were the most durable phones on the market back in the day. Nokias are notorious for being crazy durable. Let's see. 3310 is one. It's one who shall not be named. It's used against devil by God during creation time. Get native, you didn't have a cell phone back then. You're not native. What's wrong with Cole? Nothing's wrong with him. I just don't like him. I don't care for him. It's your first ever phone. I had one of those. Wait, you mean cell phone, right? Is that what you're talking about? I had one of those. Weren't they called a Razor? The Razor flip phone? Razor flip. Oh, maybe that's how it's spelled. I had one of these. Yeah, I had one of these. I had one of these. Yeah, I had one of these for a cell phone. Bro, skip the gym. That's what I had, bro. That was the first thing I had. This man was late to the party. Bro, I was unironically thinking, dude, my parents for the longest time did not want me like my parents for the longest time did not want me like near any type of technology. The first game console I ever had was a freaking GameCube. I had played some of the older stuff like the SNES and stuff, but I never owned anything before a GameCube. My parents did not want me to be near technology. They kept me out of technology as long as possible. Those who don't like Co will never be allowed to enter the kingdom of God. I was already going to hell anyway, so. Mine is Famicom. Who grew up with Famicom? Stick with PS1 most of the time. But yeah, like I'm thinking, I did not get a lot of that stuff, bro. That's why half the time when people be talking about some of this tech stuff, I'd be like, hey, alright, man. When people be talking about tech stuff, I'd just be like, hey, alright. Because y'all already know, like I said, I don't got a passion for this stuff anyway. So I don't have a passion for this stuff. Plus I wasn't like into this stuff from like a young age, like a lot of other people. So like, a lot of that stuff just blows over my freaking head. Motorola was the vibe though. You never felt more Chad than flipping that phone open with a single hand. I'm saying, bruh. Famicom to PS1 transition. But yeah, thinking. Oh snap! Look, PBHLs exist. Hey, alright, man. No passion for it. Works in IT. That literally, Starcell, you don't understand. Bro, Starcell, I'm literally only in IT because I literally did not know what to do in college. But I was kind of pushed to just go to college. Didn't know what I wanted to do because I have no passion for anything. And I was like, hey, IT makes money, right? I guess I'll go do that. Honestly, I should have been like a lawyer though, I'm be real, but yeah, thinking like, okay, well the thing about it is I kind of did want to be a lawyer, but I didn't want to go to law school, so I wasn't trying to do all that either. So, but that's what I probably should have done. But anyway, regardless, seeking, that's the only reason I'm even in IT. That's a see that honestly that's another funny thing too is people always say, oh, you work in IT, how do you not know this? Because I don't care, bro. I don't care. That's the thing. It's very easy. It's very easy when you don't care about the field whatsoever to not know anything about it. Cause it's like I know sometimes my coworker be telling me like, oh, did you see the new model of thinking this type of laptop or whatever? I think this could be kind of cool. And I'm like, bro, I'm not watching. You think I'm sitting over here watching thinking Microsoft press conferences? You think that's how I'm spending my time, bro? Like, oh snap, can't wait to see. Thinking they're gonna have a new drive on the side. They're gonna have a new port. Oh my god. Bigger screen? Wow. That's so sick. No, bro, I do not care. I don't care. So, yeah, bro. Sega Mega Drive 2 kid took me a while to get PS1. Forgot PS Vita in there. I have a PS Vita, actually. While we were playing with Gadget, Mr. Streamer was doing Shonen Jump level R. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know what to do, but he need money. Exactly! Literally! Law school is kind of fun after you get past the first few courses where the professor will say the most heinous stuff to get you to drop out. That's crazy word. It's enough, Mr. Streamer. Some of us are actually getting hurt. What do you mean? Getting hurt by what? Oh, are you guys watching Microsoft press conferences? I mean, if that's your jam, bro, then that's your jam. I mean, I'm thinking over here watching, bro. I'm watching teaching stuff for a Japanese gotcha game, bro. I be staying up to teaching 9 a.m. watching teaching voice actresses play kids games like they're on Squid Game or something, bro. Like I ain't no better, but it's like, it's just for me, like I said, it's just like. Just because I'm in the IT field don't mean that's what I actually care about teaching. That's what I actually care about teaching seeing. I just don't care. That joint ain't for me. But like I said, just people expect you, and it kind of sucks too because like unironically, like I'm like literally like a wolf in sheep's clothing because I'm good enough at my job that people think that I actually care about IT. That's that's the worst thing. I'm like good enough at my job that people are like, oh, you know, I mean, he's doing like if he was a bum who just didn't care about teaching IT, he wouldn't be doing as good of a job. So they just assume that I actually care about IT, and it's like, no, I don't. I really don't. Fine. I did engineering, ended up in law without doing law school. Don't we love Azure? Be honest, I don't watch Microsoft conferences either. My work rolls around. That's what I'm saying, bro. I still remember one of my coworkers. He took for like the new for the new Surface laptop. He was like, "Come on, man, let's go watch the Tekken conference together." And I remember we got in like a conference room, bro. We got in like a conference room and we watched the Seeking conference, bro. And it was literally Microsoft going, "Oh my god, like this is the new Surface is coming out. It's got Seeking, you know, less bezel on it, and you're gonna get another USB-C port, and you know, this is like the best thing in modern technology." Thinking Microsoft Copilot, we've been working on Copilot a lot, and this joint is great. And, you know, I'm sitting there trying not to fall asleep, bro. Like I don't care, bro. I don't care. I just don't care, brother. I just don't care. So, yeah, bro. It is what it is. I only upgraded my device. If it's up to me, I'd still use. Bro, I'm the same. Bro, did I ever tell you guys about my freaking old phone? I have a Samsung. I have a Samsung 23 right now, right? But thinking my first Samsung that I had was a Samsung. Well, no, I had a Samsung 8. I had a Samsung 8 before this. Which should tell you something, by the way. I went from 8 to 23. And I remember when I got well, I remember before I had my 8, I had the 3. So I went from Samsung 3 to Samsung 8 to Samsung 23. And the 23, I ordered this like over the phone and like online. So like this one, they just kind of sent that joint to me. But I remember when I went from 3 to 8, I remember I traded it in at a I traded it in at a Sam's Club. And I remember when I traded it in, the lady was like, "How do you still have a Samsung 3, and how is it still in such good condition when it's been this long?" Because it had been so long, and the only reason I even swapped that one out was because that was before I went to Vegas the first time, and my battery was starting to like swell sometimes, and I was afraid it started to swell sometimes, and it also just lost charge like very quickly, and I was like, I don't want to go to Vegas and my phone screws up, so I'm gonna get another phone. That's the only reason I even got a new phone. But I remember the lady, she was like, "How is it still in such good condition? How'd you take care of this for so long?" And I was just like, I just don't like I don't like swapping phones, so I take care of that joint, bro. But it's the same thing. That's another thing too, that where it annoys me with like my job too, where it's like teaching people be like having a laptop for like teaching a month, and then they'd be like, "Dang, this joint's running slow." It's like, bro, how are you breaking stuff that fast, bro? I don't understand. Like, dudes don't know how to take care of stuff, bro. Like obviously there's freak stuff that can happen with computers, but I've not, knock on wood, literally knock on wood. I've never had a personal computer ever mess up to the point that I've had to actually replace it. Every computer that I've owned in my personal life, that I've owned and then I've replaced, it's always just been just to get a better machine, not because the machine has ever been broken. I've never broken a personal computer. I've never broken a work one either. Like I've never broken it. I've never gotten to the point where that joint is like nigh unusable. And I don't mean, obviously, there's stuff that happens where like, people drop laptops. So I'm not talking about just like actual breaks. I'm talking about like this joint is like so slow that you can't work off of it, or it's like doing some crazy like hardware malfunction or something. Like, never happened to me ever. Never happened to me. And I'm just like, how do you break some, bro? I had one lady that literally, I got her a new laptop literally the next week I came in. Next week I came in on a Monday. My coworker was like, "Hey, that laptop you got her, I got it back from her this morning before you got in, and thinking that joint's bricked." I'm like, what? She just got that joint last week. How do you break it in a week? What are you doing? Like, how do you do that? I don't understand. That joint don't make sense to me. It's just like, bruh. What y'all say? Google Nexus? Oni can't just be listing models. Why was she so surprised older phones weren't made to crash every couple of months, years like they do? Also true. Facts, I'm the same, and if my computer's ever broken, I can fix it myself, so it's always in good condition. Always had hand-me-downs, so they're always in their last life when I get my hands on them. To fix your own stuff is super useful. The thing about it is, I don't even be fixing nothing though. That's the thing. See, y'all talking about fixing. I just don't be breaking. That's the thing. I don't even be breaking. Like, obviously, it's like, you may have to fix like little stuff, but I've never had to. Let's put it this way. I've never had to fix anything hardware related with any of my machines ever. Like software stuff, sure. Like driver related stuff, sure. I've never had to fix anything hardware related on any machine I've ever owned. That's a computer or a laptop. I've never had to fix anything. Literally nothing. There's nothing that's ever broken like that, bro. Again, knock on wood, because there's got to be some type of luck involved with that joint. But I've never broken anything hardware related ever. Old people love downloading malware. From everything that I got when I was a kid, it was passed from my dad to me. White old woman superpower. My IT puts out updates that slowly breaks her stuff. Every time I break my stuff, my dad will blame me. We just got Windows 11 distribution. It's a useful skill in general, but same, I've had my phone for 7 years now. Other than being a little slow to charge, it's fine if it ain't broke. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, oh snap. What the heck is bro's name? Nice to meet you. Bro, why do you do this? Why do you send me a friend request and all your stuff is private? You're freaking dumb. What are you doing? I can't see what you got, bro. If I don't know if I don't know, why is your stuff private? What is it private for? Who are you hiding from? Hiding logs for no reason. That's me. Why is your stuff private? Windows 7 was so good. Windows 7 was good, bro. Bro, why are y'all hiding stuff, bro? Y'all hiding stuff like y'all on FF logs. What you hide? Who you hide from? Ain't nobody to hide from. This one old woman will hand me her phone. She has 1 million pop-ups. So I literally have, bro. Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny you say that, Cheers, because there's sometimes people will click on sites. Like I remember somebody was trying to go to Facebook on thinking, I don't even know how do you do this, bro. People will literally go to they'll try to go to Facebook on Google, right? And they'll try to go to Facebook. They'll try to go to Facebook on Google, and they'll click on some random site, and they'll get like, I don't know if you ever seen those screens where it's like there's just like a whole bunch of ads like all over the screen, and they're like, oh my god, and then they'll hear like the sirens and stuff, and like there'll always be like a voice like, shut down your computer now, or don't touch anything on your computer is infected, like stuff like this. And then they'll call and they'll be like, oh my god, I touched something and all these pop-ups came up and stuff like that. And it's so funny because literally it's just literally like there's no virus or anything. It's just literally thinking, just seeing task manager in that joint, you're good. You're good, that's all. But it's so funny though, cause they'll click on that joint and that joint happens and they're like, oh my god, what do I do? I'm so scared. It's been like 3 hours figuring out what app was hijacking my dad's UI browser. They do be like, why is my phone so slow? And they got like 20 gambling ads as soon as you launch them. Right? Or they be having like all these like random plugins and stuff. It's like, bro, like stop doing stuff. See, that's your problem. Your problem is you just be doing stuff. You just be doing stuff, man. Why are you doing stuff? Like, what are you trying to do? Just go to YouTube and taking like Twitter or Facebook like everybody else. Like, why are you on these crazy sites? For what? It's crazy. Back in my day, if you had Windows Vista, you get all the girls. I literally could not replicate the stuff they do. If I tried them. What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally don't know. I don't know how you end up with this stuff. I don't know how you end up with this stuff. Like, literally. Cause even if you even if I click on a site and like it tries to like see, I guess that's one thing. Dudes don't know how to cancel out of stuff. Cause you know how some sites you may go to a site and it tries to download something and you're like, what the heck is that download? You go up there and you just stop that joint. They don't be stopping that joint, bro. They just let that joint go, and then and then they be getting all these plugins and stuff in their browser, and it's like, bro. And then the crazy thing about it too is they just get that stuff and they just don't care. They just leave it there. They just leave that joint, and it's like, oh my god, bruh. Yahoo tab take like half your screen. Yahoo used to be the goat. It's always the gambling apps. The fact that people don't understand that as long as you haven't downloaded anything, you're fine. Yeah. Now we switched to Boomer Talk. Now people not realizing that they're using fake browsers crazy. What do you mean? Krugel Gnome EXE is a legit website. Download this, make your PC 40% faster. But like I said, dude, they just be doing stuff. Like, stop doing stuff. Like, just be normal. Just go to like taking YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook like everybody else. Like, what are you doing? And they don't be doing nothing anyway. Like, what sites are you going? What are you trying to look up? And then it's crazy. You know the craziest thing about it too? You know the craziest thing about it? Dudes be going to all these crazy sites. They be going to all these crazy sites. They can be going to taking black market sites for all you know, bro. And then taking, you know, Then they get into a Word document and the taskbar is at the top, and these dudes be like, "What happened to my taskbar? It used to be up there. How do I fix this?" And then they come asking you, "You've been on all these sites and you can't Google how to get the taskbar back, bro? You can't Google that." But you can Google how to learn Japanese, German, and French in 10 minutes on some black market site, bro. It's like, bro, what, you're not using Google? How are you supposed to use Google? I don't understand. How do you not know how to Google the solution, but you can Google all this crazy mess? Like Cheer said, like literally you cannot replicate the stuff some people be doing, but they don't know how to Google basic teaching stuff. It's like, what? I don't understand. That joint throws me off. Tell people all the time you can't get hacked if you don't allow them to hack you. No oh, I know what site exists. You're so real with the task, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just like it's crazy work, man. Like, literally, you literally have the biggest like info database at your fingertips, and you're asking me basic teaching questions. But you know how to go teaching. You know how to climb Mount Everest, bro. You know all the stuff how to climb Mount Everest, but you don't know how to put your teaching taskbar back. Like, come on, man. Or how to pin a teaching thing to the taskbar. It's like, bruh, I just don't understand. It's like I don't even understand how your brain works like that. How do you just know that you know that you can look up all this random stuff, but you just decide not to look up the stuff that you need to do? I just don't get it, bro. I really don't. People find the most insane sites, but get to anything legit and they're suddenly illiterate. I got so mad at my coworkers for like a week straight. They kept using the fake browser on the computer even though I warned them that if this ever happens, just delete it. You think some of the oldies be clicking on the hot Latina neighbor in your area ads? 1000%. I know I would be. I found out the only reason I kept clicking download it was they kept clicking on clickbait articles for fake media. Oldie, I know youngs that still do it. When you already all good. You know what pisses me off? When they ask for something, you tell them what to do, and they're like, "Nah, I think I got to do it like this," and they keep doing that. Also true. Also true. Alright, like, just seeking at that point, bro. If you're not gonna listen, just do it yourself. Why are you even asking me stuff? Just over here wasting time for fun, bro. Early internet era was fun though. Bruh. Yeah, early internet, like taking AOL dial up and taking Neopets, bro. People invent hoops to jump. Literally, bro. Literally. It's just dumb stuff, man. Just, like I said, just being dumb for fun, bro. It's crazy. I don't I really don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it. I have zero patience when it's a hardware issue. Yeah. It's seeking troubleshooting for a reason. Yeah, nah, bro. Nah, bro. That joint needs to work in 5 minutes or less. Honestly, not even 5 minutes. That joint need to be working right now. It need to be working right now. Adults to young me don't trust strangers. Too good to be trusted, etc. They get online and do all that stuff they say don't do. What? Why can't you immediately fix this imperishable damage I've done to my phone? Yo. 1000%, bro. I don't know, bro. And then dudes, bro, don't even get me started. Cause some dudes seeking, they be breaking stuff. You use a machine every single day, bro. You use a machine every single day, and then they break something, and they be like, you ask them like, okay, what broke this? I don't know. I don't know what happened with it. I don't know what's been going on with it. I don't remember what I had up when it broke. Like, bro, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, man. Every single day, my computer geeking messes up with something. Well, what is it messing up with? I don't know, man. It just be happening. Like, you gotta be doing something, bro. You gotta be doing something. It's either Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, anything. Nah, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It just be doing some funky stuff. Then you get on their computers, bro. You know something that really, oh my god, you know something that really fucking pisses me off. Oh, you know something that really pisses me off. Oh, hi Mizu. Hey, thanks for the 2 months. Help me, Mr. Streamer. I need IT help. I can't figure out how to cancel this membership thing. I'm definitely not helping with that issue. Thanks for the cash, idiot. But you know something that really teaking pisses me off? When teaking, dude, some people be so whiny. They be like, "Oh my god, please, please. Oh my god, I need another laptop, bro. This thing it's just breaking. It's breaking. You know, everything, the keys are unresponsive. You know, it doesn't hook up to the monitors. Everything's slow on it. It's got 50 bazillion viruses. I can't take it anymore. Please give me another laptop." It's like, okay, you put a rush job on the Teking laptop, right? You get them another laptop. Can you tell me, bro? Can you tell me why dudes? There's two routes that sometimes these dudes be taking. One, you get them a new laptop, and then they keep using the old one, and then you message them like months later. It's like, hey, can you send that other laptop back to me? Oh yeah, I never swapped. What do you mean you never swapped? You're telling me I made you a whole new laptop after you complained and cried about the old one, and you're still on the old one? Yeah, you know, I never got around to doing it. I never had time to really swap. Why did you ask for it then, bro? What are you talking about? You get those type of dudes. Then you also get the same type of dudes that be like, "Oh my god, my stuff is breaking. You know, the keys don't work. Anything. Oh my god, I need another laptop so bad." You get them another laptop. As soon as they get the other laptop, hey, you know, can I buy back my old one? Why would you want to buy back this joint when you've been complaining about it this whole time? What are you talking about? It's like, huh? Are you insane? Like, I don't understand. Like, dudes just be talking. They just be yapping, bro. They just be talking to talk. It's like, what are you talking about? Why would you want to buy it back if it's busted? You know it's busted. You've been using it. You wanted to get a new one because it's busted. Like, what? I don't understand, man. This is the type of stuff I got to deal with, bro. So I got to deal with. It sucks, too, because stuff happens at home, too. You know, it's funny when their PC got hacked, and then they say I didn't do anything. Here's me thinking that if you're good at IT, you need to be good at plumbing, mechanics, etc. Media companies don't help either, like the fact your laptop don't completely shut down anymore, it's always asleep. Also true, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, the fact that computer companies now, you can't even open half of these laptops anymore. You straight up just got like when I was at my old job, like I had to do it way more than I probably should have, but like I used to have to like replace motherboards and stuff. But now you can't even open these laptops anymore. Like if that joint breaks, you just gotta get a new one straight up, because you're not fixing anything. Going back to using the old laptop is wicked. That's what I'm. Well, it's not even the thing. The crazy thing about it, Shears, is they're not even going back to using the old laptop. They never got off the old laptop. That's the thing. They never got off the old laptop. You'll literally, because I can see it. I can see it in like Teking log me in. I can see how long it's been since a laptop of Teking has been on. And literally, I'll send out a laptop, Teking 3 months later, I'll check, because I never got the old one back. And then I'll go and log me in, see this joint hasn't been turned on in 3 months. I was the last person that turned it on. They just got sitting in the box. They literally got that joint delivered and just never swapped. Never swapped in the first place. And it's like, bro, what the heck? I remember I had one. This is so funny too. I got Teking eyelash. But Teking, I remember there was this one chick that I Teking. There was this one chick, because one time I was trying to get like all the inventory, all the inventory in check. There was this one chick I reached out to, and I was like, hey, do you have your old stuff? She's like, yeah, I still got it. I'll send it back. And I was like, I can't remember how this conversation got on this other guy, but there was there was there was another guy that didn't that had, and I can't remember what I said. I can't remember what I said that spurred this, but I remember I asked something that was like, do you know anybody else that may have a laptop that they haven't swapped to the new one? Like they may have the old one there. And she sold this dude out so fast. She was like thinking, she was like, don't tell him it was me, but this guy, he still has his. He never swapped to his new one. And I was like, bruh. And then, dude, this joint, bruh. And see, the thing about it is, bruh, dude, people be having, they have the new ones so long in the box that the joints start going out of date because the joint's just been sitting there because they never even open it. So I remember with this dude, I think I had to get this dude like a whole nother laptop again because his old one was so freaking out of date. Or there was something with the laptop that I had to get him like a whole different laptop or something. But it was just because he never swapped. He never swapped to the other one. I'm like, bruh, what are y'all doing? And again, like I said, this joint half the time it'd be like it's either like them or it's like my boss will tell me like, hey, I need a teaching rush job on this computer. I rush to do it, and then teaching they don't even swap to it. They don't even use that joint. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't get it. I should go into IT so I can fleece these people because they deserve it. Love boomers running investment firms, throwing money at companies like yelling. I hate the loss of the right to the fair. Yeah, it is kind of annoying. It's just stupid. I used to open my laptop and clean it. Now you can't do that. Back the right to repair. While we had to bring fax machines back and floppy disks. Fax machines are annoying. I have a digital fax and I get junk fax. My documents are not printing. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, it'd be crazy work in the office, bro. It'd be crazy work. But yeah, those are my two like biggest annoyances. Is when dudes seeking when I send you a laptop and dudes be like they've been begging for that joint, they don't swap to it, or seeking as soon as they swap to it they say, hey, can I buy back the old one? It's like, okay. Okay. But then you get, bro, see, I've been too negative, but then you get some people are real good about it, though. Some people, you send them a laptop, as soon as they get that joint, they're like, hey, I got my laptop, I'm gonna try and work on it. Some dudes, like, because my big thing is I'm always like, because this is how it used to be in my old job, where, like, a lot more stuff syncs at this place than at my old job, like, between machines. It's like, a lot more stuff is, like, cloud-based for us now. But in my old job, it was pretty much like straight copy paste. So a lot of my old job, I really got used to being like, hey, thinking, like, you can keep the old one as long as you feel it's necessary to compare and contrast, before you swap. But some people, they'd be like, they can give me their laptop back the thinking same day, same hour, bro. Some people be like, yeah, all my stuff's there, I'm good. All my stuff's synced over, I'm good. I'm good on the new one. You get it back the same day, and it's like, okay, thank you. That's how this is supposed to work, bro. Some people, you gotta track them down and stuff, bro. I got a whole list. Of thinking not returned. Not returned that I gotta go through, bro. And then I gotta call them like they're thinking children, like, hey, so I've been checking inventory lately, and I saw you might have a machine. You still got that anywhere? Oh yeah, I got it. I'll send it back. Oh yeah, that joint's in a drawer at home, man. I'll send it back. Why is it in a drawer? Why is it in a drawer at home? Why didn't you just send it back before? I don't understand. Man, people be asking if we have a fax machine in the library. The library's so old, they assume you have it. Have you had to deal with that funny password issue that happens when the keyboard language switches? No. But I have had multiple people forget their password on the spot when I ask them for it. Because a lot of people, when I set up machines, like, pretty much I can swap their password or I can keep using their same password so I don't have to swap it. A lot of people opt to keep the same password because they don't want to go through swapping, which is fine. Which, by the way, taking IT advice, by the way, if you ever get in this situation and you're doing a job like this, always do this joint over a phone. Which, by the way, another side tangent. All the time, whenever I send out an email, I have like a pre-written email for this type of stuff, and I'm always like, you know, I can change your password and send it to you, or you keep the same one but call me. That's the thing I was getting at. Do it over the phone when you exchange passwords. Call me so it's not an email. Can you tell me why some of these people, I'll tell them in the email to call me, next email I get back 5 minutes later, here's my password, bro. You're not supposed to send it through the email, my friend. We don't want that. we don't want it in the email, bro. I'm trying to do it peer to peer, so it ain't thinking nothing malicious can happen with this joint, bro. Here's my password and thinking email, bro. But what was I even talking about? I forgot, man. I don't know. What was that? What did you say? Oh yeah, the password thing where people forget. Yeah. So some people want to keep their password, and it's like some people you'll ask them. It's like I'll be like, okay, go ahead. You know, like I'm ready. I'm ready for your password now. Like we're on the phone. I'm like, I'm ready, and they're like, hold up, I gotta remember it. I gotta type it out. How do you forget? You use it every day. You probably use it multiple times a day too, because I doubt your computer doesn't just lock when you go to a meeting or something. So I know you're using that joint multiple times a day. How did you forget? Dudes be like, hold up, I gotta taking sign out and sign back in real quick so I can type it out, bruh. Come on, dude. But to staples on Android mode. Don't even start on password issue. There's some phones there that's software issue right now. Other reply. Find it strange you can't ghost their profile or reset their password. I can reset their password, but like I said, the thing about it is I try and be kind about it, right? Because the big issue I don't want to do by just swapping, like I could just swap your password at any time. I can just swap your password at any time, but I don't want to be like, hey, this is now your new password. Because, bro, dudes can't even remember the password they made. How are they gonna remember the one that I made? And even worse, the thing about it too is I deal with people that I'm not always dealing with in person, like they're in different branches. So like I could change their password. For all I know, they're in a meeting or they're not even in today. I change their password, then the next time they can try and get in the computer, they don't know what the they don't know what the password is. They can't get to their email to see what the password is. And now they're calling us like, oh, my password has changed. I can't get in my computer. Now I created a whole different ticket when I could have just asked them if they wanted to keep the same password or change it. That's the reason why I don't like changing passwords just willy nilly. Because it's almost always gonna run into some different type of issue if you just do it willy nilly. So that's why I always seek and go around this way. I think that's common sense. I did not remember my password. Might as well ask for the social security number. Most hilarious. That's why everyone should share their passwords here, full confidence. Send them encrypted emails. Why do you think they could open that joint? Being told not to send password over email and they're doing that. Now you want them to deal with encrypted email. I know they can't let them suffer. But yeah, thinking, oh yeah, dude, thinking password joint be whack, dude. Honestly. I don't know, man. These are thinking. How many of these joints I got, man? 4,596. Ain't that crazy work? Where's my thinking? Oh, snap. Hand stuck. This joint. 33 chests, bruh. 319 from the last one. Oh no, 42 from the last brick. I'm at 33 for the day. Alright, Rocket, bro. I'm about to end. And this joint ain't helping me either. Why is bro still mashing bar raid? I'm not even mashing, bro. Ain't no bar raids to mash. Ain't no raids. But I'm about to end anyway. Oh god. I still never even got water either. Yeah, bro, I'm done. Yeah, bro. Did I do this today? Yeah, I did. Yeah, bro, I'm done. I'm about to do my Celeste full autos and go watch YouTube. Why is bro not Not mashing Mars? Only one or two raid up at a time is really bad. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm done, boys. I think I'm done. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wouldn't count on anything tomorrow. maybe like late night. I might play 100 line tomorrow. Cause I do want to play 100 line, or maybe like early-ish. But I don't know. I kind of want to unironically, I need to go to the Geeking supplement store. I need to do an embody tomorrow. Cause I haven't done an embody in like a month and a half, I think, or maybe 2 months. I need to do an embody, and then I got plans with a friend tomorrow too. So unless those fall through, then I'm probably gonna be doing that tomorrow night. So streaming IT customers from hell, yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't count on anything tomorrow, but I might be around tomorrow. I don't know, but if I'm not around tomorrow, I'll definitely be around on Sunday for artifacts plus whatchamacallit 100 line. Wow, how many of us are in IT? GBF ranked the worst people together, bruh. This is what happens with taking, bro. It's the taking gamer to IT pipeline, bro. We might be bad, but at least we're not we're not IT customers. I feel like the Supreme Commander escaped underground from the holes that the worm made. I don't know. I mean maybe, but I'll just tell you I don't believe that she's dead. That I'll say that. I don't know how she got out of it, but I don't believe that she's dead. I don't believe that she's dead. I don't believe the only way that she's dead is unironically if she like crawled off and then Ado killed her. And Ado becomes like final villain. Because remember, Ado's seeking gone in this timeline right now. So that's the only way I see. But I really don't think she died to that nuke. I'm gonna be real. I really don't. I don't buy that at all. What did the assassin give you? The assassin. Yugamu? I don't know, bro. I don't know when that joint's gonna fall off either. I don't know when that joint's gonna fall off either, but yeah, he gave him Riz. Yeah, I need that Riz IRL, bro. I need that kind of mouse. But yeah, anyway, I'll see y'all later. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but I should be back Sunday. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Peace out. Good luck on your geeking scamchas. Get your sunstones. Alright, bye.